Nice. But make it technically sign plan. Alright.
We all good?
Breath is
Should be.
2,
The flesh
3?
is weak.
Is it at your tier or what is it again?
Everyone
Sorry,
roll your objective. I
two.
You
guess.
just literally said that.
You get 2 rat points.
2 wrath.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
everybody don't forget to roll your.
And
Like
keep
one
being
way.
sarcastic, and that always helps.
Sorry, are you trying to gaslight me right now, Mckadow?
I don't think you know what gaslighting means if you think that's what that was.
No, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's where you say something false.
He's gotta guess you like the Jews.
Oh, and I just went live. Great.
Isn't that your country excluded?
Shit.
Well, that's excluded cancelled. Just so you know, guys, he lives in. He has a channel called Hi Boy. Go report it.
He lives in Nazi Germany, apparently.
Whoa! That doesn't
Close to
exist
Auschwitz.
anymore.
Chris, shouldn't you be defending him then?
That's a long time ago.
No.
Whoa!
That was
Whoa!
last week, Chris. You're always constantly defending that Hitler fella.
False.
So what did he do? What did he do again, Chris? Apparently something not what was it?
Kosher.
He made concrete, I think.
No, that's
Yeah, all right.
Wolfenstein.
Yeah, that is Wolfenstein. That's where I got that information from.
My food is here. There you go. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go grab it.
perfect.
Hello there, everyone, and welcome to Warhammer 40k. This is my stream now.
Oh.
Oh dear. I'm joined by MisterGriss, who's playing every character.
Yeah,
We're just
I
gonna
am
watch.
the Chaos God.
Mhm.
And the good ones as well, I suppose.
Yeah.
But there's way more good ones to keep track of, Grace.
Yeah. But yes, welcome to Rat and Glory 40k roleplay. I am the Game Master, MisterGriss, joined by Destructore, the Space Marine Arcadon,
Heresy will die.
Excluded, the Tech Priest Otto,
I'm inside the walls.
Mckadow, the Imperial Commissar Maimiss,
Hello.
and Conna playing as the Ecclesiarchy Crusader, but he just went to go and get his food. And we are not joined today by our Space Wolf player, because he is away on a holiday. No brain eating today.
Yeah, we heard that yes under your breath.
You're meant to.
So we left off on the planet of Ostia in the Valley of Ankara. You were here to deal with the disappearances of laborers from the farming fields, while the the tech priests and the ecclesiarchy were butting heads trying to figure out how to increase the crop yields of the fields while these people are disappearing. You were sent here by the Inquisition to figure out what is happening here, solve all the issues. You convinced the tech priests to change their focus from focusing on creating servitors from the overworked population to trying to increase the machinery on this planet to increase the crop producing, like fix the tractors, create better machines, make the crops more fertile, like that kind of stuff. They're gonna focus more on now than previously. They were focusing on the servitors, which they're not gonna do so much anymore, but it is still tech priests. They like their servitors. They're still gonna have some. You've learned that the church has a big presence here, the ecclesiarchy. There is somewhat of a militant zealot group calling themselves the Children of the Dawn that has somewhat claimed the authority over the settlement and is doing the patrols, dealing with people passing out in the fields. If they can't work anymore, they turn them into fertilizer to fertilize the crops and stuff like that. There were rumors of shades and figures coming from a nearby ruined temple that was being protected by the Children of the Dawn. You made your way through a forested area, past the Children of the Dawn by convincing and/or intimidating them to not mess with you. You made your way into the ruins where you found a labyrinthine structure, where you dealt with a monster in the labyrinth. Pushing further in, you discovered very clearly Eldari, Xenos, old ruins made out of raid bone, where you found Dark Eldar that were setting up camp there, who had a bunch of the laborers either captive or already killed some of the laborers for some Dark Eldar ritual. You're not too sure what they were doing with these people, but they definitely tortured and killed a bunch of the laborers, but you managed to rescue some. You killed a whole bunch of Dark Eldar, and you discovered a malfunctioning webway portal in the ruins. They pretty much left it off there.
In general, they were just probably trying to feed their souls with more suffering for their own purposes.
As the Dark Eldar will do. So you are currently still in the ruins, dealing with the aftermath of the fight you just had. It was a tough fight. There were many Dark Eldar here, but you managed to fight your way through them, dealing potential damage to all of them.
I need an apothecary, Griss.
Right,
Some
we need to
are
split
in
the
need.
people out. Yeah.
Some are in need of healing. You do not get a free heal at the start of this because we're just picking up where we left off.
I do not, because I fucking stood outside Mission Gundam statues, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Looking slick.
Can we roll
Oh,
to heal
yeah.
ourselves?
Can't heal yourselves, you big Dumbo. Maybe you can, actually, if you find spare scrap.
Yeah, of course. There's like a whole cartridges of bullets you shot.
Yeah. I don't know if bullets is good to replace your advanced metals.
Hey, as long as it makes electricity go through it, it's good.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm getting the people off the walls and getting them towards the exit.
Yeah. So
And then we need to come back here and deal with this fucking portal thingamajig.
the two Adeptus Astartes, Arcadon and Dorson, are pretty hurt, got pretty banged up in this fight. Maimiss, the Imperial Commissar, is
Yeah,
fine.
Aidan looks fucked.
Arcadon does look fucked. Isaac
I saw him take that big beast to the chest.
Need apothecary.
Almost got him in the rear.
Isaac took a tiny bit of damage, got hit a little bit, but not too much. But Otto is in pretty bad shape, and your
Yeah, he's
Ambassador
not doing
Scion,
great. He's still
Johnson,
poisoned.
No, they did.
He's got a
their,
little poison bottle on him.
Oh, for Johnson? Thought you were talking
Yeah.
about Isaac. Yeah,
No.
Johnson failed his role, so he is still poisoned, and he is not doing great. He's in bad shape.
If we let him die, we can take his stuff. I have no medical skills. But I know one person who does. Oh, Otto.
Hey, yeah, no, I'm healing myself.
Oh,
Shit.
he's poisoned. So, aha, that's what you get, Raph.
Mate, I'm like 1 hit point away from dying.
I run over and punch him, Chris.
Oh no.
No, I'm escorting the prisoner side.
One punch!
At least getting them to the outside door.
He's,
Oh no, what did you say? Did you say? Oh, I know what it is. He said something about the Jews again.
Oh no. You're clumsy, or you're tongue-tied.
You do or say something you didn't mean to do, causing a problem.
No, what can I say?
Except you're welcome.
I knew it was coming.
I'm gonna say Hitler did nothing wrong.
You what?
The Emperor, what? The Emperor would be against that. Just gonna punch him.
The famous Imperial
No.
Commissar, Hitler.
Oh dear. What is a Hitler, Otto?
Don't trust me, he's a great guy.
Okay. Have you look like you've got a dent on the side of your head. Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
Well, our friend here looks like he's, dying.
I'm dying.
Can you fix him up?
Sure.
All right, I'll leave you to it. I can't get the last of the prisoners off the wall, or wherever they are in cages.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just be rolling my Medicaid test for healing everyone.
Yeah, if I have to shoot it off, chop it off, I've got a chain sword.
Damn it.
I'll check I'll check these guys for keys. I guess one of these motherfuckers might have the keys.
Yeah, like, they're Xenos, they're alien. They probably have
Yeah.
like a key-like device that's like weird technology on them that like undoes the chains.
Yeah, I'll grab that. Start. Boop, 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 boop. You killed him. Good job.
From last time, your communication, your like technological devices are still like being jammed as you are here in the ruins from this webway portal that's flickering like on and off, clearly malfunctioning, not working, but it does look powered.
Is our glory determined by how many players there are?
No, you just
Shouldn't it be
get-
0?
It is 0.
Oh, it says 4 on my screen.
The ruin is 4.
No, it says 5 on my screen.
Oh.
I think
it's
because
fine on
I
my screen.
minimized and it just I'm just gonna refresh. It only takes 5 seconds on Edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm having a little bit of a funky moment. Let me see. Yeah,
You would
there's
be-
0 and 4. Yeah, okay. At least it still moved me.
Yeah. Ruins equals the amount of players, and glory you just get by doing like the critical
Yeah.
success rolls.
I was wondering why it was 4. I was like, there's 4 players. Is that it? I thought it was 0. Cool.
But yeah, you undo the shackles, you rescue these people. A few laborers still alive, very mistreated, clearly tortured, cut up, like all kinds of ritualistic cutting wounds and carving wounds on them, like weird symbols carved into their flesh, like that kind of stuff. Very thankful
Bolts of
for being
pain.
freed, but in terrible shape, like can barely stand up and walk as you unshackle them.
That's a
But
shame. I was gonna
Sarah-
get them to carry the corpses.
there are many that you can see that have already died, passed away. There are many laborer corpses just laying around.
We need the mulch. It's sad, but it's true.
And corpse starch. Can never have enough corpse starch.
Yeah, delicious corpse starch. Right. Which of them looks the healthiest, Chris? I'm going to approach that one and tell them that they need to guide them out. In fact, fuck that plan. Poison boy. Lead these civilians back to your squad and get yourself a bit patched up.
He's still poisoned though.
I don't know that.
I'm telling you that.
Oh. How do you know he's poisoned?
Just that smart.
Metagaming, bitch.
I am the one healing him, and I know he's poisoned.
No, you're
I
not. You failed.
Yeah, I failed.
So how do you know he's poisoned, son?
Hey, I'm just smart.
Don't trust you, boy.
Like fucking doctors don't fucking roll a dice in real life and just hope it lands.
Yeah, but you know, that's how the game works.
Chris. Where was he poisoned?
Sorry, I was just checking the poison condition. The poison condition ends when you are treated using a Medicaid skill or you succeed on a toughness test difficulty number based on the poison. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little toughness test for him.
It's gonna be 6. I don't think he's gonna succeed.
No, he doesn't.
No.
I stab him in his poison wound with the thigh bone.
He is dead.
By the power of holiness, I cleanse thee.
Okay. Stab him in his.
Yeah. I'm smart. I've got intelligence of 3.
Hey, target him and roll an attack with the thigh bone, I guess.
Hooray!
He's gotta kill
I'm
him.
not trying to kill him, by the way. This might knock him out, though. Just non-lethal risk.
I don't think you can just claim non-lethal. But you can definitely try.
I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just trying to like stab out the wound with holiness. It's a thigh
Pretty sure
bone
it's
of
gonna-
a holy priest. Can I roll with this? I guess I can. Yeah,
Yeah, it counts as a sword.
that's
He's
awesome.
gonna roll a crit on him.
Combat. How do I just roll a thigh bone? Oh, there we go. Oh god.
Keep it, I guess.
Why did I level up my weapon skill?
Roll that damage.
Oh no. He's dead. He's got armor, and I'm not trying to kill him. He's fine.
I'm not sure about
Okay,
that.
poison, Chris. I'm dual wielding. Twice. Attack again. No.
Whipping the calculator out. Yeah, you stab him with this thigh bone. By the power of the saint, or whatever you said.
Yeah.
Stab him.
Power of holiness.
He yells out in pain. It does not heal his poison, and he is very hurt now, but he's not dead. He has a resilience of 8, luckily enough, so he survived it.
I take it out. I didn't see you try it. I should be fine now. I rip off the.
You just stabbed me.
I stabbed you with the power of the Saint Hepstein's thigh bone. It's meant to cure poisons.
Can I roll mitigate again to heal the stab you made on him?
Okay.
I rip up some of these filthy space elves' clothes and give them bandages.
Okay, cool. Connor's power in his house has gone out. He will join us as soon as he can.
2 shifts possible.
Let me go
so
heal
that's
him.
With sword in hand. Let me come and heal you.
That should be like 3 hit points he can heal.
Okay.
Chris, while no one's looking, I slowly grab the hand flamer and I pointed at his wound.
It should
I can
also
burn out
remove
the
his
poison.
No, I feel a lot better now thanks to the tech priest.
Okay, well, lead out the civilian soldier. I think we need to deal with this gate thing that they were working on.
Sir, yes, sir.
Watch him limp away.
Says very nervously.
Underlay!
The best Scion Johnson starts guiding the survivors out of the ruins.
Excellent. Bring them back to your squad. We'll meet you later.
When did we lose Conna?
Tell the tech priest that there's a bunch of bodies down here so that they can get mulch. Yeah, he said that they're. Did you hear him say that his power went out?
Oh, his power went out.
Yeah, Griss just said.
Literally just said it.
Look, I had to turn my AC on. Okay, I'm burning alive.
Okay, that's fair. So yeah, you're in these ruins. You've rescued the civilians. There is weird Xenos technology here. Bunch of Xenos corpses. How are you gonna deal with all this?
Let's see what Xeno technology they have on them, the filthy bastards.
Probably splinter rifles.
Weird alien weapons. Very balanced, like elegant-looking sword, but with a like an SM skin to it, I guess. Like they all look made for like torture and cutting up. Like they look edgy. It's dark elf stuff.
Well, that would be very intimidating for a commissar. I hold up one of the blades to the light and
Make sure you don't make it look too chaotic, though.
Yeah, that's why I'm having a look at it. I'm going to examine it, Griss, while everybody does their thing. Try to decide if I want this blade or not.
Yeah, weird.
Compared to my sword and stuff.
Weird guns that its technology is alien to you, so you're not too sure how to use it. Their suits that they're wearing as well are these like form-fitting, really tight, like armored suits that are just like attached to them. Again, alien technology. Not too sure how to even like remove these suits from these guys. You can like forcefully pull it off, but it seems very intricate, like all tied together.
They might have like soul stones on them.
So there are a couple of different types, I guess, as you go through these corpses. You've got your just normal warrior-looking dark elves that each have a splinter rifle and just a sword. This kind of thing. A standard sword, but like dark elf-looking skin. Then you have the witches, who are these female dark elf warriors, like all in typical like MMO fantasy armor, the very skimpy armor that somehow protects them completely. They are carrying an alien rifle and an Hekatari blade.
I'm gonna check out the blade.
And
Chris, can I pull out like a napkin and start dabbing my forehead and go, oh my.
and you have the
Heresy?
succubuses, who are even hotter looking dark elves. The succubuses.
Sex is not heresy.
They are carrying no weapons, but
It is
you
what
did
it's
see that
Xenos.
they were capable of doing some sort of Xenos magic. They were buffing their other troops, and they have same like special armor on. They're carrying a witch suit of armor, but no weapons. As you try to go through their belongings, you're not too sure where pockets or anything are in these special suits, but you can't find really anything on them. They don't seem to be carrying anything else on them other than their armor for these succubuses. Then all the way in the back, there is the Eldari Ranger, who is an actual like Eldar, not a Dark Eldar, a normal Eldar. It was like a Ranger lady here that tried talking to you, but you know she died in the firefight. He was a third faction here. She
Try to
has
make it feel, bitch.
yeah. He has an alien Xenos pistol on her, her sniper rifle, her ranger long rifle, and just a sword as well. And she was completely like wrapped into a special looking cloak.
Our special is a special looking cloak, Chris. Let's have a look at this special looking cloak.
As you unfold the cloak, it seems to be intricately woven from small, tiny fibers all woven into each other. It shifts its colors as you pick it up, like a chameleon.
Tell me it goes black, Chris. Tell me it matches my outfit.
It can do. Like it's pretty much like if you put it in front of something, it starts taking on the colors of the thing behind it, like a chameleon.
Oh shit! It's Frodo's cloak. All right. Oh, Chris, can I attach this to my commissar outfit?
Sure. A chameleon-line cloak. Woven from photoreactive mimic fibers, the shifting colors of chameleon-line cloak blurs the outline of the wearer. +1 bonus die to stealth test, and +1 to defense when in shadow or cover.
Oh shit! It's that fucking episode of Doctor Who, Destructore, where he puts on the ring, the key ring. And everybody's like, "Oh, I can look at you, but I can barely look at you."
The commissar like shifts away into reality. Everybody else looks on shocked.
There goes gravity. I'll just be like, well, does it match? What do you think?
Gross, how good is he looking?
I mean, it looks weird. It's a cloak that like constantly shifts its colors to like adjust to the background. So I imagine as you're waving it around and like moving and stuff, it's constantly like trying to like adjust.
I can barely see you in the dark like that. I'm not sure if I got hit in my eye, but it kind of look weird.
Yeah.
Are your eyes malfunctioning there?
Is this a cloak like a fucking Victorian cloak, or like a Superman sort of like?
However you want it to look.
I want it to look like something you'd wear in World of Warcraft.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like a cape.
Like a cape.
No capes.
But I'm not going to be flying. Well, actually, I am going to forget my jump boots. This could be a problem.
Yeah.
Look it!
No, if it's a cloak, I guess it would be like. The whole point is that it blurs the outline, so I guess you'd have to wrap around.
Yeah, I was imagining it like a ranger
Yeah.
cloak from Lord of the Rings, like what a Strider wears, I guess.
Yeah, that'll do. If I can get one that like matches this suit, yeah, that'll do. I mean, I know it changes to the background, but from my point of view, it'll be black because that's the background.
Grouping up all the things you.
Nice. Right. These Hakatari blades look almost, funny enough, as I'm gonna swing at a rock and swing at the chainsword at a rock, and they seem to do the same amount of depth and damage, which is interesting. I wonder what they're made of.
Does the chainsword have the parry trait?
Don't believe so. Let me get it. Pat posted.
I don't know.
It's got. It does. It's got brutal and parry.
Yeah.
It's actually better. But they do the same amount of damage, which is what I'm trying to show to the guys.
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
I was just curious. I was like, I can't imagine you parrying with a chainsword, but I guess you can, because it has it.
Yeah, you don't have to have the chainsword activated.
True.
I might take one of these as a trophy. Yeah, I'm gonna take a Hakatari blade.
Okay, yeah, there's at least
2.
how many of these which? At least like 4 of these Hakatari blades.
2 are coming with Papa. Sweet. I claim these in the name of the Imperium.
This weapon is mine now, for the Emperor.
Normally, I would start burning all these bodies, but we need the mulch. It would be great, guys, if someone actually replied to me.
Yeah, we're kind
Okay.
of doing our own thing right now.
Which is?
Gris said
I'm
that the
mortally
jamming gets
wounded.
worse when you get to this room, so I'm looking for what's jamming my devices.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's the gate, isn't it?
Yeah, you as you get closer to the said its name a million times and I can't think of it now. The teleportation gate of the Eldar. You
Yeah.
Webway.
the webway gate. You do realize that alien Xenos construction seems to be obstructing your communications, your devices. It's putting out like a weird Xenos frequency that your human devices do not work well together with.
Chris,
Can I examine it?
where did she say it was going to again? She said it could get us out of here? Did she say specifically where?
The ranger lady?
Yeah. She was making a deal for us to go through it. We let them live and blah, blah, blah.
She didn't specifically say she was gonna take you somewhere, but she
Didn't
said
she
that
offer us to use the gate?
she offered you that she could increase the yield of the crops on this planet, because
Oh.
as you went through this temple, you've seen like statues and stuff that I've described last session that seem to be surrounded by like crops and stuff. This temple seems to be dedicated to the act of growing crops. Like a fertility temple kind of deal.
Do any of the bodies that I examined have, like, some form of explosive?
No, not that you could.
I have some spare grenades if you need them, Commissar.
Excellent. If Otto can get the gate working, I suggest we activate it and throw a couple through to the bastards.
Yeah, webway gates come in variety of sizes. This one is quite big. It is big enough for a tank to like go through, like same as the double door rect normal doors that led into
Well, it's probably a
this room.
big webway assembly then.
So imagine like a big Stargate gate, but like
Yeah.
not turned on, but like it's little technology bits are like flashing and.
And it's only like
sparks off
half of the. And it's only like half the Stargate because the Eldars
Yeah.
have like a. They only need like half a Stargate and then it opens up for them.
Right.
It's this intricately designed structure made out of also this rainbow-looking material with runes and fancy like light strips, LED strips on the side and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
It's like
let's see how it
soulstone
does.
tech or something that they use.
It looks pretty. It definitely looks not man-made. Definitely alien in nature, Xenos in nature.
Yeah. Let's see what Otto does. I'll just examine it.
Yeah,
So
Chris.
Otto, you want to examine it? You can do me a. I am gonna use investigation for this one, because your tech knowledge is more just like human technology. You wouldn't have real tech knowledge of Xenos tech. So you can roll me a difficulty number 4 investigation.
Shouldn't it increase by my... Ah, that's not it. Or maybe... Yeah, okay. For some reason it didn't increase, so I had to increase it manually.
Oh, okay. Success approved. You look over this gate, it is like scrambling all your devices, all your built-in augments, your scanner device, your built-in eyes, your communication device. The closer you're getting, it's all like fizzling. Your vision is becoming like staticky. Like it is messing with like all the bits and bobs in your technologically advanced body, so to speak. But you try your best to look over this weird Xenos technology. And with your basic understanding of it, you have heard stories of other parts in the Imperium that this is indeed a webway portal, which the Eldar use to teleport variety of things between planets, between systems. You don't really know the limitations on the distance of it, but you know that these alien species, the Xenos, Eldari, can use these to teleport great distances without having to travel through the warp. Which is its big,
roads
like,
under the skin of reality.
Yeah, which is a big advantage the Eldar have over humans. They don't need to go through the warp to teleport around, pretty much. You do, as you investigate it, you realize that it is not fully powered. It is currently on, but not functional. It is trying to power itself on to establish a connection to the webway, but it is flashing in and out of like a malfunctioning machine, like trying to boot up and then like shutting down again.
Arcadon.
Yeah.
What do they exactly use as a power source for these kind of things?
Strange Xenos technology. Usually, the small stones on the side that are glowing are the power sources.
And how do they get these stones?
I don't know that much about Eldar lore, but I do know sometimes they're actually like the souls of Eldar that they're trying to prevent Slaanesh from getting.
Well,
Chris?
Yeah, you as your
how to
character doesn't know this, but the gate is indeed soul powered, so they were sacrificing the laborers here to try to get enough souls into the gates to make it work again.
And again, the Dark Eldar are a whole other deal.
Now, you did ask your character, Destructore, and then you answered it again.
Sorry.
Yeah, you said Arcadon specifically. Only tell them what you know in game.
I know not of the Xenos ramifications of the Xenos power acquisition, but knowing Eldar, it's probably something witchcraft-like.
Yeah, and this is completely up to you, to your character, but I'm just kind of curious. Would any of you have dealt with the Eldar or Dark Eldar in the past, as like during one of your many campaigns, other operations and stuff like that before you came here?
How often did they make incursions into Terra space?
They're not that often, but they are known as a nuisance. They pretty much they like to pop up, especially in fights that are already ongoing. They both the Dark Eldar and the Eldar, from what I understand, love to like pit factions against each other so that they come out as the winner. So they very much work in secrecy and stuff like that. So if you
because
have
they're
seen
almost
them,
extinct, they try to make others do the fighting for them most of the time.
They very much fight guerrilla tactics. So if you have seen them, it would be in like small skirmishes and stuff like that. Never really in like large groups, unless there is like a rare big battle, which has happened, but not as often.
I'd say maybe I've killed one or two like just stragglers that have like cropped up or here or there in a battle across the years, but never a big group like this. This is probably the largest amount of them I've ever seen. And imagine that, because like I've been alive a long time, longer than most people, and imagine I've been sent on a lot of different various campaigns.
Okay, cool.
But never had like, I never really get long enough to speak to them. You know, it's just like kill him.
Well, this thing is on, but I'm not sure if it doesn't have enough power or it doesn't know where to connect to open.
I'd say these 2 grenades would give it enough power, and I place 2 grenades down beside it. Run. I start running out the door.
Okay. Otto and Arcadon, are you running as well as you see Maimiss put these grenades down by the webway portal?
As much as I can with my injuries, but yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
You're 8 foot or whatever. You're taller. You could make longer strides. You'll be all right, even with your.
Yeah, I got clawed by that big thing. It took a bit of a toll on me.
Alright, suit will do the work.
Hey, Chris, would you say I'd done my objective?
What was your objective?
Examine an interesting piece of technology.
Oh, yes. So you can
Chris,
give
would you call
yourself
this a
an
tactically
extra,
signed plan?
an extra red point.
Yes.
It's definitely a plan.
What am I stabbing that guy with that 5? I wanted to see if it would work. I don't know the limitations of this thing.
I am just gonna.
I mean, I didn't give a do, but.
You set your grenades. Do you just pull the pin of like both grenades and run? Do you try to like
however
rig
it
it
works.
through the to the webway portal
No.
with like a rope or something that you pull it from a distance? You know, like a
No,
a
if
fish
it's
line.
like I just imagine it's like a fucking button and I just press 2 buttons and told them to run.
Okay, yeah. Doo-doo. You activate the grenades and you just book it.
Yeah.
You all start running these grenades. Which grenades did you use? Just normal ones, or do you have the?
The walk, I think.
Oh, the orc ones.
Is it Chris? Destructore?
This was just a frag like regular,
Yeah.
but still same principle. So yeah.
There you go. Frag grenade.
Yeah. So you have crack grenades as well, I believe. Some people, which are like more
I don't think I have
designed
any.
for like fortifications and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I don't have any.
You set
I do
off
have one of those. I would have given him one of those actually if it was that then.
If I know how to use it, which I imagine I do, I'd use that. Yep.
Okay, yeah. Make sure to just note down 1 crack grenade then from your inventory that you don't have that anymore. It's comparable to frag grenades, but stuffed with excessive explosive agents and encased in a shaped charge casing designed to crack open fortifications and vehicles. You put this on the pillar of the webway portal, you activate it, you run. Everybody make me a athletics roll, just difficulty number 2.
They get surprised. The stats. Athletics difficulty number 2.
Yeah,
Come
I'm just
on,
getting
super
crits all
strong
over.
old man. Yay!
I got us 3 glory points.
Nice. It's me rolling as Conna, by the way.
Ah, okay.
So just,
Comes back and he's dead.
yeah, just Arcadon with his athletics. I think.
But he's very wounded, Chris. Does he have a difficulty of 12?
No, but he should get a 1-up difficulty automatically
Oh.
from being wounded.
Oh, yes. Unless you've got a talent or something.
Guess
Yeah,
I
you
should
all
pull myself
you book
together.
out of there. The grenade explodes and the distance. This like webway structure collapses into itself, and much like a black hole imploding onto itself, the energy like sucks the rainbow into the middle. You feel like a forceful like wave of energy like push past you, like I guess it hits you in the back as you are running, pushing you forward, like knocking you off your feet again.
Whoa.
But if you as you look behind you, you see that the entire like webway portal device has completely collapsed. Nothing on it seems to be active anymore. The crack grenade has done the trick in disabling this this webway portal.
Nice. Well, I think that went very
Is
well.
our
As it
stuff
dust myself
back
off.
on?
Is your what?
Is our stuff like back on? They're not jammed anymore.
Yeah,
Oh.
as the webway portal collapses onto itself, and rubble from the ceiling is falling down, you can tell that, 1, your communications is back, and all your devices are operating at normal again. Immediately you're getting like vox calls from the Tempestus Scion squad. Imperial Commissar, reporting, we have lost all communication. Is everything alright? And stuff like that. And as you're exiting out of this room, you notice that this explosion has made the whole like Eldari ruin a bit unstable, and a lot of it seems to be like crumbling and coming down. This doesn't seem to be the safest place to stay anymore.
Yes, that's the best. That's the best plan. Destroy it all. Yeah, we should leave. But I'll get back in touch with them. I'll get onto Connor's back or whatever. I think he's the one carrying it. This is Maimiss, Imperial Commissar Maimiss. I'm reporting in. Everything's all right. We have disabled the Eldar device that has been jamming our communications, and the Eldari are dead. Over.
Understood. Should we just retain our current orders and stay in the town?
Yeah, stay there for the moment. I forgot his name, Chris. What was the soldier's name?
The one that was with you?
Mm-hmm.
Johnson.
Johnson is heading over towards you now with some civilians that we rescued. Please see that they get to their homes or some sort of medical care. I know that it's limited here at the moment, but hopefully they will be getting some supplies sent to us soon. Over.
Copy that.
Okay. Put it back in Connor's back. Yeah, unless anyone has anything else to say or do, I say we get the fuck out of here.
Chris, can I use my scanner to make sure there's no Eldari left or humans left alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, you use your scanner to detect life signals within 50 meters, I believe it is.
Yep.
You pick up like pretty much nothing. Like I would say like faint signals of some of these like dark elves that are like not fully dead yet, still like just like bleeding out on the floor and stuff like that. But
Stab him.
no like fully alive people in the nearby vicinity.
There's any Eldari left, stab him.
Okay, before you run out, just finish.
Oh
them
yeah,
off.
like slashing them with their own blades.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And the temple surely starts like collapsing, like big pillars are falling over, these like Eldar statues are crumbling onto each other.
Mm.
Yeah, it's time to leave.
Yeah, definitely leaving.
You make your way out, you exit the temple, you reach the labyrinth that you conveniently punched your way through, so you have a clear line to through the exit.
Fuck your labyrinth. Oh, there's so many puzzles in there, and we're just like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, sometimes brute force works.
All the time. Everything can be solved with fireball, Chris.
Yeah, you make your way out of the exits that you came into, out of the tunnel-like area. You reach the.
What was that?
I don't know.
Sound like a
sounds like-
gunshot.
No, it sounded like a tin hitting. Like, did the cat jump on a tin?
Yeah, you know when you
Like a
have
tray?
like those like sheets of metal and you kind of
Yeah.
like shake them up and down. You go little like whop whop whop.
Yeah.
You make them like make that sounds. That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah, like a tin. Like that's what I mean. Like a tin of sweets or something. Like popping open. You know, when an air pocket gets in it.
Yeah, don't know what that was. That was the temple collapsing behind you as you exit as you exit out of the tunnel. You hear a wow as the
saved it,
temple
Chris.
collapses.
You saved it.
You reach the heavily wooded area that surrounds this temple. You notice some children of the down, some of these zealots just standing in the tree line, like.
Didn't we tell you to get the fuck out of here?
They're in the trees, shoot them.
Shoot 'em.
They're like curiously looking on. One of them calls out from the forest. Is everything in there destroyed? As
Oh, you wee shits. Were you collaborating with those Eldar?
Eldar?
One of them said that they were working with someone from this society.
We would
They
never
surely
work
live in a
together with
society.
foul Xenos like that. We're here under direct orders of Futa himself to protect these ruins.
Futa! That fucking traitor! To protect the ruins, did you say?
Yes,
Why?
we were told not to let anyone enter the ruins under any circumstances. That ancient holy relics belonging to the Emperor himself are down there and they need to be protected.
Alright, Chris, I stomp straight up towards him, looking as intimidating as opposing as possible, and leer over him and go, "Are you a traitor to the Emperor? Do you work for the Imperium or not?"
I would never think of betraying the Emperor. I am one of its most loyal subjects. I venerate the God Emperor himself.
Good man. Well, I know this is going to be hard for you to believe, but I believe Futa has betrayed us all. He is the only one that had access to the... Yeah, I know it's funny. He is the only one that has access to his vault. There were documents that were altered in there. And someone was working with these fucking Eldar, and he's the one that ordered you to protect this temple full of fucking Xenos.
That is condemning evidence and troublesome news indeed.
Or kill him.
So what happened down there in the ruins? I can't help but notice that the structure has somewhat collapsed.
I pull out one of the blades. Eldar. They were making
Xenos
some sort of...
And he
they were-
spits on the floor.
Hey,
As if
Gris.
you were really watching from the tree lines, you would have seen that a bunch of very terribly injured farmers and civilians have been rescued by us. The Xenos were using them for some sort of experimentation.
Yeah, they would have them earlier.
Yes, exactly.
Definitely didn't just blank on that. Yes,
So-
I saw them go past.
Yeah, so that we've rescued them and got them away from the Xenos. Unfortunately, many perished, which is a shame, and we've blown the fuck out of the gate.
Gris?
Yes.
Oh, while he's doing that, can I just still mitigate this to heal myself?
Yeah,
No!
every now and then you can keep trying to patch yourself up.
You said something about being harder if I'm healing myself. Shut up, Mckadow.
Yes. It did say something about that.
Yeah, it's +1 difficulty, I believe, if I remember rightly, because it's harder to heal yourself. We were talking about.
Yeah. Let me just double check.
Yeah, it's real hard.
Yeah. His penis is more machine than man,
Medicaid.
twisted and evil.
The difficulty. You can make a difficulty number 3 Medicaid intelligent test to restore a wound to a character. Every shifted exalted icon to restore a wound restores 1 additional wound. If you have a Medicaid rating, you can heal. If you have a Medicaid rating, you can heal a single character's wounds during a regroup. You automatically regain a number of wounds equal to Medicaid dice pool. Okay. I broke him. Attempting Medicaid on another species. This is the difficulty number, because they're not human. If you attempt to Medicaid on yourself, the test is made with a +1 difficulty number. So yeah, it becomes 1 harder if you're doing it on yourself. And you are wounded, so it'll be +2, I guess, because you're wounded gives you +1 as well.
Yep, so that would be 5.
You're fine.
I'm not fine.
He's really not.
Reroll. But
That's not worth it.
next time, use some of the glory character dice.
I mean, nine dice is good enough.
Yeah, you've showed proof to these zealots that there was Xenos scum in these ruins. He's gonna order some men to go and investigate what's left of the ruins to see if all the Xenos has been properly dealt with and all that that good stuff. He orders a few of his there's 20 of them. He orders a few of them to stay here in the woods in a guarding position, and he's gonna have 2 zealots go with you towards the town to
Kill him.
have a little word with Futa.
He's dead.
Let's go capture that fool.
Yes, I'll have I'll
Yeah.
have 2 of my best
He's
men.
a trap.
Loyal to the Emperor, without a fault. They'll escort you back to town. You work for the Inquisition, yes?
Yes, I show him my seal.
Yes, you have all the proper authority to deal with Futa as you see fit with this evidence. The ecclesiarchy will not get in your way. We will spread the word to the church and inform the high priest as well.
Excellent. Glory to the Emperor.
Glory to the Emperor. And they let you through. You can travel through the forest. You've got 2 of these guys with you.
Cool.
I
Let's
guess we're
go
not playing
kill
with Conna
Futa.
today.
Seems he's fucked.
Yeah.
I think he just didn't want to play.
Oh,
Game theory.
just a theory.
Gay theory.
Yeah, it sucks, but if he has a power outage, I guess can be helped. It's his one day that he could play for like longer than an hour, but maybe he'll show up later. Who knows?
For an hour.
Like he's not working tomorrow, so we can go quite late, I guess, if he
Sure.
shows up. Depending on you guys as well, of course. But yeah, you make your way to the town. You're back at the town. The wounded laborers have been taken in by your Zion, your stormtroopers,
Johnson.
the tech priest, and some normal priests have come out to see what the commotion is, while all these workers have returned. Some of the laborers from the local HABs, from the local housing area, are coming to like greet their missing family members and the like. It's just a big hubbub in the fields in the center of the village here, where just like a bunch of people are gathering. Laborers, tech priests, normal priests, they're all like gathering together like, oh, what happened? You came from the ruins? Eldari, Xenos come, you say? But as you approach, you see these like grouping of people all together. You see amongst the people is the confessor Euphrati, the leader of the church in this area, kind of like joining in, like asking questions of the laborers, taking care of some people, like treating their wounds and whatnot. But Mr. Futa is nowhere to be seen.
Of course he's not. Already sussed him out, motherfucker. It's a good thing he wasn't. I was gonna walk up and put my bolt gun between his fucking eyes. Well, let's go ask some questions. What are they talking about as I approach, Chris?
As you approach, you overhear the priests, the children of Dawn there, the tech priests and the laborers, just all like through each other, like no real cohesion, like, oh, where did you came from? What happened? You've been missing for X amount of rotations, like that kind of stuff, like people just being confused, relieved, having a bunch of questions of what just happened. The laborers themselves that you like rescued, they're still like tired, worn out. They're doing their best to like answer these questions, but they're just like sitting down in the field. They need rest.
Yeah. Well, if these two are done talking, I'll say, has any of you seen Futa?
Confessor Euphrati will turn around and look at you. Ah, Commissar, welcome back. I assume you have something to do with this, as he points to all the laborers in the fields, like the people questioning them and the likes.
Yes, we encountered some Eldar doing some foul xenotechnology down in the ruins.
Xenos? On Ostia? That is very worrying. This must be reported to the higher-ups immediately.
Agreed. But we're looking for Futa. We believe he may have had dealings with them, shall we say.
Futa, of the Administratum?
Yes, we believe him to be a traitor to the Empire. It was Imperium, but whatever.
Oh, that is some serious allegations.
Yes.
I have not had dealings with Futa today as of yet. Normally he's always here to mediate between the tech priests and the church, but he did not show up here in the fields, which is curious.
He's either on the run or hiding in his vault. Let us check his vault. Gang.
Yeah, let's go to his office.
Please take care of the civilians the best you can. I know supplies are limited.
Yes. We'll make sure that these people will be up to working conditions soon enough.
Good.
Yeah, so you go back into the Sortium compound, where they keep all the documents and where these drone-like administrator people are milling around this little building here, with those guys with the books inside. You go to the secure vault-like sanctum, where Xanter Futa has also adopted as his bedchambers.
Yeah.
But the vault
Is
like building is locked.
Oh, what a fucking twist.
Oh no.
Grace.
Could not have seen that
I'm
coming.
a very strong boy. I'm gonna point that up with my fist.
Okay.
hard as I can, so
To be
because
a
it's a vault door.
yeah, to be a difficulty number 6 strength just.
Good lord! Like I'm not trying to break in, Chris. I'm just trying to make enough noise for him to fucking hear.
Okay.
Still 6?
Yeah.
Jesus. I'm a strong boy. Let's see. I'm gonna reroll that.
Bang, 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 as you clang on the vault doors.
Bitch. I didn't even change anything. I get to pick one? Is that how it works? Does it reroll all the dice, or do I click one, guys?
You can just right-click the thing to reroll.
Let me click
tests,
this.
or you can just right-click a single dice to reroll.
Ah,
a
reroll
single
selected.
one. Yeah.
Ah, I should have done that. Oh, well, no, reroll's level there. Whatever.
You bonk on the door, bong, 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 bong. No response coming from the other side. Some of the other administrative adepts that are milling about, like these kind of guys with their ropes and books, will this will get their attention. They'll come over. Excuse me, can I help you? You looking for something?
We're looking for Futa. Is he in?
Master
Show him
Futa.
this seal.
Let me check the records. And he unrolls like a long scroll. Seems to be like today's schedule and stuff like that. It's not noted down that he has left the office today.
Someone's killed him. Sorry. No, that's just my outside game thing. Is there another key? He seemed to mention that there were 2 sets of keys to this vault. Or keypad or whatever it is.
Master Futa is the highest ranking of the administratum. I believe he has the key to the vault here. I am just a lowly adept here, sir. I do not. I am not in a possession of a way of opening the vault door, and I do not know where the are.
Do you know anyone that is second in charge? Who's in charge here other than him? If he were to die, who would take over?
There is Mr. Morius and Mr. Helm that work here in the administratum as well.
Could you possibly fetch them for me and tell them that the Inquisition needs a word with them outside the Futa's office?
Yes, I will call them over.
There you go.
Um,
In the meantime, guys, in your big power suits, try to pry open the door.
Roger.
okay, cool. Difficulty number 6 still, strength test. Pretty much interacting with the door is difficulty number 6, but you can attempt to strength pull it out. If you want to break into it, like lockpicking, that kind of stuff, that would be a difficulty number 6 stealth test.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, a complication.
Difficulty number what with stealth?
6 as well. This is not a mechanical door with like a panel or anything, so you can't tech test to like open it.
Was it like a big bank vault sort of thing you see in a western?
Yeah, just like
Oh.
a spinny wheel kind of deal.
Wow.
You wanna roll that complication, Arcadon, or shall I do it? Machine spirit. Some technology in the scene malfunctions.
The door.
The door. Just open. Okay, cool. Oh, that's fine.
Chris, is there vents?
I mean, he has to get air from somewhere.
Yeah, it's a vault.
Yeah, there's like small vents, like not big at all.
Oh. Okay, can I reach them?
Yeah, they're like between the ceiling and like the corner of the wall, I guess. So these small like squares.
If I stick my head in, can I see where the exit is, like into the vault?
Sure. Make me a
I've got a flashlight.
Okay. Make me an awareness or investigation.
They're both the same. I'll do investigation because it sounds right.
Yeah, normal
difficulty?
There's just 3.
3. What's that?
Approved.
How the hell did I get a
Complication.
complication? Some Jason's masonry collapses, revealing another path or potential road. Terrain becomes difficult, flooded, or visibility lowers.
Oh, okay.
Dust in my eyes.
So to go back a bit for the first complication of Arcadon, as he puts his strength into the door and tries to like wrench open this this vault door, he fails. So he's not strong enough to like pull it open, but it definitely like creaks and buckles under the strength of this space marine trying to pull this door out. Like the entire like wall like shakes and like. The adept that are running around are looking very worried at like what's happening there. From the other side of the wall, amongst the like wreckage of noise that Arcadon is making, you hear a person yell out like a yelp of pain, like ah, as somebody's augmentations malfunctioned on the other side because of the machine spirit.
Thank God that wasn't me.
And you try to look through this vent, Maimiss, see what you can see in there. It's a very tiny, like, just for air into the vault kind of thing. It's hard to look through to completely see what's on the other side. You like parts of the room in there as you peek through the vents. But you're pretty high up. You don't. You're looking over if there would be like a person inside there, so you can't really see anybody inside of there. But with your complication, the environment changes. Masonry collapse, revealing another path or the like. The part of the wall that is attached to the vault door that Arcadon is trying to like rip out starts to like crumble just from the pure force. The vault door might be strong enough to resist the space marine, but the wall next to it, not so much. So eventually Arcadon just pulls this entire door, like rips it out of the wall, breaking like the masonry and stuff. So the doorway into the vault is open.
Excellent. I was going to throw a grenade in the vents, but that works better. All right. Decks out, boys. Pull out the weapons.
I dropped down my pants.
There's nothing. He's moved like an action man.
Yeah, you go in there, you see like Centerfuta is in there. He's like holding his head, like some of his augmentations seem to be malfunctioning. Bring up his like big picture, I guess, if you want to see a beautiful face.
Oh good, he's part of the Green Lantern Corps. He's got it on his head.
The Eye of the Inquisition.
Oh, sorrow. So he's the only one in here, right?
Yeah.
Grab him by the throat and throw him up against the wall.
Oh, what is happening? Why are you here?
You were working with the Eldar, weren't you? I pull out my chainsaw and start revving at Griss.
Working with them? They forced me into their plans. I was one of the very first they harvested from the fields. But my constant bargaining for my life seemed to amuse them. So they sent me back into town. They let me go. Just the only thing I needed to do was to convince the church that there were holy relics in the ruins.
I put my bolt gun between his eyes and pull the trigger.
Okay.
An effective solution, Commissar.
Yeah, target him, do a roll with the gun, but it's point blank at the head. It'll probably, it'll do the job. I just want to see how well you roll this.
Okay. Normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you can make it 1, because you can't really miss from this close.
Yeah, it says difficulty number 1 when I do it automatically, which is interesting. Maybe I wonder if it registers. Let me step back. Just out of curiosity. No, difficulty 1 here.
Yeah, I think he just has like 1 defense because he's not a fighting boy.
Okay. He did.
And a critical.
The fury of this blow caused horrific pain. I'd imagine so.
Two mortal wounds.
And you just blow his brains out. Yeah, Futa
Yeah.
goes everywhere, like a little bit on the wall there, a little bit on the wall there. He's very much dead.
Yeah. Fucking traitor, and I spit on him. Chris, I need to find evidence now. I'm gonna grab that pad that he showed me before that was altered. People are gonna have questions.
Yeah, do me a investigation.
Does my group have like any like qualms about what I just did?
Nah,
Oh, he was a heretic.
he was
he
a
deserved
traitor.
And they're all like, yeah, he deserved it.
Good. That's good. Difficulty 3?
Yeah. Ooh, a complication. I don't know how
I am. No, fuck it. Reroll.
It doesn't reroll the heresy.
It does, but it makes it's success 2, failure 1 now. So that didn't work.
I mean,
Like-
it didn't doesn't reroll the complication.
Oh, I see. So I couldn't have fucking because it's the third dice. I couldn't have won this.
Mm-hmm.
Bollocks. Oh well, I did it. It's my wrath. I spent it.
Success 2,
roll
difficulty
for
number
me, yes.
3.
Machine
Something
spirit.
technology. Let me check. Your Auspex starts beeping, picking up like a bunch of like life signs all around you, but it is clearly malfunctioning. Or Otto's Auspex.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, I found the ski pad.
You look through his stuff,
notepad.
and you did fail your roll, but you look through his stuff. You find evidence condemning him, but with your failure, it just takes you longer to gather all this evidence. So you're here for a while. So Arcadon and Otto, are you also looking through his stuff to like find evidence for Futa that he was betraying the Imperium? Are you doing something else somewhere else while Maimiss is searching?
I think I'll actually just guard the door while they're doing this, just to make sure there's no interruptions.
Oh yeah, I said for those two
Vault
guys. They're gonna walk in and be
the
like,
hole
"Oh
in the wall
god!"
that the hole in the wall that used to be the door, but yeah.
You got yourself a new shield.
As our
New shield.
Vault door.
as Maimiss and Otto gather all the evidence you can gather, pretty much over time you get like the full story of this guy. He was one of the first to be taken by the Eldar back to the ruins, got tortured there, kept begging for his life, which the Eldar found amusing, and they knew that he was weak-willed, so they're like, yeah, you can go back, you just have to make sure that the your own church protects this place, so we can keep acting in secret, and that
bitch.
that you change the documentations in the administrator
Fucking
every
do it.
now and then to make sure that the southwestern fields has old or injured workers out there that are easier to kidnap.
You
Guess he couldn't really
motherfucker.
refuse me, but like he did show me the documents. I'm like, these have been altered. Oh, that's very strange. The only person that could have altered them was me. I've got the only one with a K.
Yeah, he was in a bit of a pickle there.
Yeah, I was just like, I was like immediately like, this motherfucker's working with them. I was just waiting for this. This is cathartic as fuck from last session. I was like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
And while Maimiss and Otto is gathering evidence, two administrative people appear in front of you, Arcadon, at the hole in the wall that used to be the vault door. It is a older-looking gentleman with a book, and the whole administrator get up in front of him, and a horrified-looking
Crazy
lady
green
with a lot of
lady.
modifications. Yeah, that's not token accurate.
Okay, I was wondering why the fuck is this lady green?
So I'll give you the quick descriptions. The lady is a frazzled clerk tasked with categorizing and indexing a constant stream of files from other administrative workers. She's
Was that
most
the
of-
lady?
No, it's like this token down here,
Okay.
but I couldn't
'Cause
find like
it-
a good
It
female
just looks like
administrator.
a typing thing. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
I was like, okay.
but yeah, it's these two guys and girls
Yeah.
that have like showed up. You can mostly find her asleep at her desk. and she barks shrilly at anyone that bothers her, though she is always happy to help. And that is, I am Helen. The adept summoned us over. You were in need of assistance by the administratum, and the other
Let
guy
me guess,
is.
you want to tell us to think of the children, Helen.
The other guy introduces himself as Morius, a sullen adept who speaks and moves at an almost impossibly slow and measured pace. I am Morius. Nice to meet you. He remit. His remit is urgent and emergency reports. Oh, so the slow guy is in charge of the urgent and emergency reports. That's funny. He's usually sent to greet anyone trying to enter the compound. He's forgetful when rushed, and his devotion to exacting detail often leads to him starting a process again. So these two people have showed up. Like, the Inquisitor called over for assistance. They say to you, Arcadon, as you are guarding by the door, and they look down. They don't really know how to react to a Adeptus Astartes. They're not like looking you directly into the eye. They're kind of like looking away, like not sure how to act in the presence of one of the Emperor's warriors.
I mean, I'll just stand to one side. But I'll keep my eyes on them the whole time while they're walking in, just to make sure they're not like holding a weapon or anything.
Okay, cool. You move to the side, beckon them to like enter. They very like.
I told you to take the wizard's staff.
Very reluctantly, like they walk past you into the room. They see Maimiss and Otto going through all the data pads, the scrolls, the vellum papers, whatnot, like collecting evidence with a very dead brains plastered all over the wall. Futa just slumped against one side of the room. Oh, by the Emperor, what happened here?
Futa was betraying you all to the Eldar. I sure hope none of you were conspiring with him.
For your sake.
Futa was a traitor?
Here's the evidence. I start sprawling it out on the table.
Oh. Looks like he was changing the schedules of the workers so that the older and wounded ones would be on the most western fields. Those are the fields that we had the reported most disappearances.
Mm-hmm. He was offering them like as sacrifices in order to spare his own life. He apparently was the first one to be kidnapped by them. He died for his crimes against the Emperor.
Oh, he was always somewhat strange and kept to himself. But to see that he was such a coward is unnerving.
Indeed. You don't think anyone else would have been working with him, do you?
I don't believe so. Many in this establishment, in this building, kept to their own tasks. We are too busy with running the numbers, making sure we write down the correct data for the Grander Imperium. Many of us work by ourselves with the assistance of some adepts, of course. But we rarely work together in these type of things. Don't think Master Futa had many contacts with the others.
Well, that seems to be this gruesome business dealt with. I'd like this man scattered 3 sheets to the wind in the western field as mulch. Seems like a fit again for this scum to actually go to the land that he let so many die in.
Understood. Well, does this mean there will be a inquisitorial investigation?
There'll probably be a follow-up investigation, yes, to make sure there's no other heresy here. As I just give them like a cold look.
Yes. We'll
You're probably gonna get fucking nuked from the sky. Just just so you know.
Make sure
That's usually how it happens.
Make sure everybody is prepped and informed that they will be questioned by the Inquisitor. Or would you like to leave it a secret until the
A surprise visit would be more reveal more answers, I suppose. Try to say.
Understood. Is there anything else I can be of assistance with?
Just
We
have
need
someone
medics.
have someone come and look after my wounded men here and get this piece of shit out of my sight. Pointing at the corpse.
Yeah.
Not them.
Have him
Element,
turned into mulch. He's not fit to be eaten.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. Mulch him and put him in the western fields, because that's where you let people die.
Hella Memorious like pick up the body like one by the legs, one by the arms, and they carry him off to the church,
Find his head.
to the cathedral. Yeah, they pick up the bits. That takes you a while, but with these people come and gone, a few hours in, you've collected enough evidence to damn this man for sure. Label him as a heretic, a traitor to the Imperium.
Excellent. Let's shove it in a bag, and I'll throw it over my shoulder, and we'll bring this back for our report. And did anyone come to look after my wounded bitches?
Oh, bitches.
Yeah.
I don't know who would. I guess it would be a priest. Like, there's no real apothecaries on station.
No
Here. They don't
apothecaries,
have any
yeah.
doctors.
Oh, well, they can just wait until we get back to the ship.
Yeah, that is a military outpost of the guard where they have like a small garrison that you haven't been to yet. They have like some sort of like medic there.
Let's just go back with the stormtroopers.
Okay. You
They
call
need to go
over,
back anyway.
You radio in for transport to go back to the orbital circle station around the planet.
The ring or whatever.
Yeah, the orbital ring.
Yeah. I think we're done here, unless anyone has anything else to do.
Should we check on the Mechanicus?
They're your tribe.
Yeah, but I'm mostly concerned if they're following up with the whole make robots not servo.
They seem to function on logic. Lying to the Inquisition would just lead to their destruction.
Alright, yeah, then nothing else. The whole political thing is not our problem.
Yeah.
Correct. We were just here to investigate food, see if we can grease the produce, and find a traitor. We got it.
You radio in, they'll send a plane down to come and get you, no problem. Once you are, take a while to get here and like lift you up to the orbital ring. Once you are there, they have the proper facilities to make sure everything and everyone is kept. So you get picked up, you get flown over there, you get taken care of by apothecaries. They oversee your weapons, your armor. If you have anything that was damaged or if you are hurt, you can put yourself on full health now again, and your stuff is fixed.
I've never been here before, right?
On the ring, yeah. You when you came to this planet, you stopped on the ring first and got put on a ship there that took you down to the planet.
Okay.
You have been to the ring. It is a Adeptus. Not Astartes. Astra Militarum, rather, an Astra Militarum led orbital ring, so it is a military led one. It's your people, your keyword, so to speak.
I will request rocket boot parts.
Still persistent on those rocket boots.
Just picture it. Me now with like a cloak that sort of makes me hard to see, flying at them from the sky with rocket boots with swords going. It'd be so cool.
I don't know if there's an endeavor at the end of this. I think Crafty.
I'm trying to make it easier for you.
Jetpack.
A jetpack would be
yeah, you
cooler,
were
but
like,
I like the idea of boosting. We're making rock boots.
You were like fixing them.
Yeah. So that's why I'm requesting parts to make it easier for his thing, his endeavor.
Okay, cool.
Spending my endeavor to help him or whatever.
Yeah, you get some parts and stuff. You're on put the picture up of the ring around the planet. You're on like all out of this ring. You get dropped off. You are greeted by the Imperial Guards, the Astra Militarum. They salute you. The best scions that were with you on the ship, the stormtroopers, they go back to their barracks or wherever they stay, awaiting further orders. Some people come over to like debrief, like asking what happened on the planet. Did you find what you were looking for? Pretty much asking you to report in. What do you tell the people.
Who's asking me this?
Would be like a lieutenant, I guess, of the Astra Militarum that like greets you at the space dock.
Futa was a traitor to the Emperor. He was working with some Eldar that have since been dealt with. They've been exterminated with extreme prejudice, as is he. Here's the evidence. We have him make sure just take a copy.
Understood. Very good, sir. We will send a Vox transmission over to the Inquisitorial base and see what they make of this.
Mm-hmm. Food production should hopefully increase now that people aren't going missing.
Very good. Hopefully it will increase because it was becoming a bit of a problem. But,
Yes.
It seems like your efforts were fruitful down on planet side.
Pun.
You and the other members of your inquisitorial team are free to use our facilities to stay and rest on the orbital ring, or if you would like to request transportation somewhere.
I put my hand on his shoulder. I request parts for rocket boots that we are building. Don't ask.
We can send some technicians over to assist with anything that you require.
Excellent. And also, did you ever notice that this piece of land looks a bit like a lion roaring?
I had not until now, sir, but you're quite right.
Just something I noticed. Anyway, carry on. I salute him.
Salutes you back. Yeah, you can rest and recover here on the space station. There's all the space station facilities. There are barracks here to stay. There are research rooms, I suppose, like research areas, like requisition areas, armories, vehicle depots where they keep like ships, where they're like fixing ships, servitor rooms, like toilets, everything you need.
They're not actually broken in game, but I'm gonna ask them to like clean out the gunk and shit from my chain swords and just get them tippity top.
Okay.
Oh, I need more flamer for my hand, like fuel for my hand flamer.
Okay, yeah. So you're at the Iron Crown, which is what this ring is called. I just found its name now. The crown around the planet, I guess. Yeah, you can restock on ammo and the like if you need any of that, but you pretty much just roleplay do it. As long as you have one on your sheet, you are fine, unless you get like a malfunction or like a complication or something.
Cool. That's all I need to do.
Yeah, so you're getting stuff. You're getting ammo. You're getting like materials for the rocket boots potentially. Spending time on the station here. Otto, you as the tech priest, what would you be doing to spend your time here?
He muted.
Oh, well, Destructore as the space marine.
Can't be right back 55 seconds ago.
Oh, I see.
Destructor doesn't talk.
Are you here? Well, damn. Looks like we lost everyone.
Sorry, needed to do something real quick there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how long you've been gone, but you got flown up to this space ring. You have
Is it, what we'd be doing there, Endeavor thing?
not quite for an endeavor. That's like between sessions, but pretty much just what you're doing while you're here, as like roleplay wise. But it can like, of course, tie into a future endeavor you do.
I'd just be trying to recover, honestly, from what happened.
Okay, yeah, it has all the everything you need is here on this ring. So if you lost any hit points, if your armor or anything got damaged, everything is fixed up once you leave this place, so you can restore your hit points on your sheet and that kind of stuff. If you're missing any ammo, you can restock here. If you want new weapons, new gear and stuff, you'll have to do a requisition roll to see if they have it, kind of deal. But this is pretty much just a pit stop for you guys. From here, you can go anywhere into into the Gilead system.
Grace, I want to see with my new Inquisition status if I can pull up like any files from whatever the equivalent of a computer is in this universe. Probably just a computer. About sightings of Eldar in the system.
Okay. Do me a investigation, I guess. Or if you have anything else that's more specialized to doing research.
They're all pretty much they're all the same level, but I've got like scholar
Would
as
that be
well.
investigation or scholar? Yeah.
They're both all the same stats, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, you can either or, your
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah, it's just scholar because it seems more appropriate. 3.
Yeah.
God damn.
Cogitator is what a
The
computer
computer
is
just
called
starts burning.
in 40k. I just googled it.
I don't know. What did you say?
Instead of looking up dark Eldar, I typed in dark elves.
Yeah, you try to do some research on the Dark Eldar, the Eldari. You find no records of them being active in the Gilead system at all. If anything, from your research, it seems like the group of Dark Eldar you just dealt with and reported in seems to be the first reported case of Dark Eldar activity in this locked off system.
They must have just come through the gate then. Interesting. Oh, they ain't got no access now.
Cool. So you have no immediate mission at the moment. No, like the Inquisition hasn't called you up and been like, "Hey, we got something to do for you." Your other orders, the military, the tech priest, nobody's really like contacted you.
I
with
have
any new information or anything. So you're just hanging out on the station, doing what you're doing to keep yourself busy.
Let's do the beach episode now.
Yeah, the beach episode is just a little airlock that like leads to a like not.
Let's have a
obviously-
holodeck episode.
Yeah, like obviously not outside because you would suffocate, but like a glass domed like outside area with like a fake beach or something that somehow they have on this 40k ring. What do you guys want to do?
I'm
I
gonna
want
look
to
up.
finish making Maimiss shit.
I'm gonna look up any more reports about. Remember that system we left, the graveyard planet, and then the demon showed up. Was there any more reports in that?
Yeah, to be another either research. Yeah, this is more like investigation. Scholar wouldn't work here.
Yeah. I'm using a glory point, guys.
Sure, go for it.
You'd actually be able to have a chance here. I want to know about this.
Okay, cool. Gonna take the glory point down.
Yay!
Approved. You find nothing regarding the demonic incident. Suspiciously so, to the point that you can safely say that information has been redacted, has been taken away.
How far away is the planet?
Which one?
That one, the graveyard.
The graveyard planet. It is that was on a moon of the main planet in this system. So it is quite far away. It is doable to do it without a warp-capable ship, but it'll take a long time. Or you can just jump to it if you have a warp-capable ship, which will make it instant. Well, instant. Between quotes.
Yeah, I'll probably get a mission before then. Do I go on my own private investigating mission? I'll have to think about it.
A PI. Private investigator.
Yeah. An MPPI. Mavis Proclaimer.
Just pop up the map, because we don't really need the other map anymore, because we're in space now. If you
I'm gonna think
the
about
map,
it
you
while the
are
other
on
guys are.
this planet.
Yeah. The other guys, say what they're doing.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
And close this. Picture of the planet with the ring. So yeah, you're on this ring, which you can vaguely make out on this map as well. The ring around the planet. So Maimiss is investigating, finding information, doing all kinds of stuff. Arcadon is just getting fixed up. He was quite hurt. Same for like Otto, getting everything recovered. Once you're done, you're fully recovered. You've noticed that no communication has come in. Nothing from the Inquisition. Nothing from your Space Marine chapter or your cult Mechanicus, respectively. You're pretty much missionless at the moment. You've as long as you can remember that you've been here in the Gilead system, this is very unusual. Normally, your respected organizations would always have something for you to do. It's not common to be idle like this, I suppose. So as
Oh
you're
shit! Did something happen to our ship?
as you're spending time on this station, what are you gonna do as no missions are coming in? The guard here, they're just doing their regular duties on the ringed space station, just doing what they do, guarding the planet, sending ships come and go. There are officers, patrols moving about. Like they greet you respectfully because you're still like part of the Inquisition.
This isn't an endeavor, right?
No, Endeavor is kind of like between sessions kind of thing, but you can like, if you say like I'm working on this now, this can like tie into you doing your Endeavor.
Since there's nothing, I'll just finish making the jetpack.
Okay.
Or
Rocket
attempt
boots.
at least. Rocket boots, yeah.
Yeah. They're different. That pack will be OP.
Okay, cool. And Destructore, the Space Marine Arcadon. You have also no news from your chapter master or anything. No communication on how their campaign against the orcs is going. No news from the Inquisition. Everybody else on the ship seems
That's
to be doing their
unfortunate.
own thing.
I'll stay resolved, I believe that's the right word. I'll stay resolved for them.
Yeah, you're the only, as far as you know, you're the only Space Marine on this entire ringed space station.
Wow, what about the Space Wolf? What's he
Oh
doing?
yeah, he's dead.
He's
with you
dead.
as well. Yeah, you and the
We
Space
shot him
Wolf
in the
are
back
the
of the
only two
head.
Space Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Militarum, like they treat you with respect. You're like angels on the battlefield. But they don't really like come over to you to like talk or anything like that. They're way too intimidated by that. So you're mostly left to your own devices.
That's alright. I just want to recover and maybe meditate a bit after what happened.
Okay. Contemplation, meditation. Thinking back about your the events that took place planet side. Maybe going over like various tactics and stuff.
Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll read Mckadow Tactics. Good book. Dry Sense's last book before his death.
Okay, cool. Yeah, days start passing, weeks start passing as you're just
After a few days, Chris,
Okay.
I'll try to make contact with Philemon, the Inquisition leader.
Okay.
Starting to worry about like, why is it like a few days is weird, like you said.
Okay, cool. Using the box
Yeah.
communication capabilities of this station, you try to contact the Inquisition base.
Mm-hmm. Or the ship or whatever I can.
Yeah, you call over. Like statically, it eventually comes through. This is they pick up. This is the um this is the base of the Inquisition. You are calling over a secured line. Who is this?
This is Imperial Commissar Maimiss Proclaimer of the Inquisition reporting in.
Copy that. Just give us a moment to check your name to verify if you are indeed with the Inquisition. You hear them like, add a bit. Your name has been verified.
Excellent. Just wondering why we haven't been contacted with our next mission.
Understood. I will call in to the higher ups to request a new mission for your team.
Excellent. We're sitting idle at the moment. Given my recreation and stuff, though, they probably know that from the Vox call. I'm not sure how detailed they are.
Copy that. Understood. We will put in a request and we will contact the Iron Crown as soon as we know anything. Over.
Excellent. Over and out. I'll end the Vox call then.
And you end the Vox call, and you're just waiting for a new mission to arrive from the Inquisition.
Ah.
Eventually, without being announced over the Vox or anything, a team of Inquisitors lands on the Iron Crown. You hear news from like the nearby soldiers wherever you're hanging out that like some Inquisition people have docked in the docking bay, but nobody has officially informed you of this happening.
Grace, with my new cloak, I'd like to sneak around and find out what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, to me a stealth roll. Your cloak gives you bonuses on stealth. I believe it said in the description what kind of bonuses.
Yeah. Let me gear.
I do not know if it'll do it automatically or item.
Yeah. Did I actually take it? Oh, there it is. +1 to stealth die, and +1 to defense whenever in shadow or cover. Okay. What is my stealth at the minute? I don't think. No, it's an item, so I don't think that'll increase automatically. So, difficulty 3?
Yeah, standard.
So I'll manually increase it to 3 and see if it stays 3. It does. So I have to do it manually. Okay. Heresy. Chris, have I done a tactically sound plan yet? Would you say I've done a tactically sound plan to achieve an objective?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yay.
The gate.
Okay. Just gonna keep my wrath. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it for this because it's 3 versus 3. I want to spend glory, which you can't do on a reroll. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna just basically try and find out what's going on and probably get caught. Not that I'm doing anything wrong.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Not a stealthy boy.
You have free reign, so you can move through these hallways of the station without getting called over or anything like that.
Yeah. Just people see me trying to sneak in them. It's just like awkward.
They're like, what is he doing? Oh well, not question it. You move over
it's blurry on a sideline.
You move over to the docks. You see some ships standing at the ready to go down planet side with what seems to be a squad of Inquisitors nearby the ship, talking to some Imperial guards. They are dressed up in Inquisitorial outfits, have like shoulder plates with the Inquisitorial symbol on it, many like seals with wax attached to their armor and stuff like that. Very official, high-ranking looking Inquisitorial members.
What are they doing? They haven't requested me, so I'm not going to report it.
Yeah. Just talking at the moment to the guard. It is very clear that they are preparing a ship for these Inquisitors to go planet side.
Ah, they're doing the investigation, like I said. Probably.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't like the sound of that. Maybe. Oh, I know. Chris, I'm going to the box.
Okay.
I'm going to call up the base again.
Back to the communications room.
Yeah. And I'm going to ask them if there's been any inquisitors sent to the base.
You call over, they pick up.
Other us.
You request, put in a request that for the question if there are inquisitors sent over. They get
Yeah.
back to you. They confirm that the team has been sent to the planet to investigate further heresies, see if all traitors and Xenos are properly dealt with, and the planet lives up to the expectations of being part of the Imperium, kind of deal. They just
It's a little bit insulting. It's like, make sure you did your job.
they always send up a cleanup team to make sure.
Yeah, I guess. It's a little insulting. It's like, what, you think I didn't fucking get them all? I got them all. Understood. Just making sure we weren't given any orders and we're still waiting for our mission.
Yeah. The operator on the other side will come back to you and say, nothing has come in so far for missions. You are still on standby, but a nearby research station in space, not too far from the Iron Crown where you currently are, has been reported in that something has happened there on board of the station. One of their tech priests has been found dead. There is a suspicion of murder.
Otto, what did you do? No,
I did it.
Well, there's something to do. That'd be excellent. Send over the coordinates and we'll head off. Just
Okay.
speaking for the whole group here. I'll go ask you, of course, but
Yes, here are the coordinates for the nearby station. It is called Willem Fundus.
I'm down for this. If I'm fully recovered, it is.
yeah.
Yes, the murdered tech priest is very worrying. The local cult Mechanicus on Avecrus, their main cult Mechanicus planet, they're irate and they demand the murderer to be found
Man,
and
pricks.
turned over to them.
dare they?
Interrogation and reclamation.
They're gonna die. Demand anything off Maimiss? Who do they think they are? Alright. I'll go inform the guys that we have a potential mission.
Understood. Good luck, Inquisitors.
Bah. Kisses.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you go through the space station to find the others. They are doing what they
Yeah.
are doing currently, meditating, working on stuff.
How are the rocket boots coming along, Otto?
Might take a while. Good thing that we don't have any missions right now.
Speaking of missions, guess what we've got?
No.
Oh, yes. That one's murdered a tech priest. Wasn't you, was it?
The law requires me to answer with no.
What? Did I start reaching for the gun? We didn't, right?
Murder tech priest. Chris, this is like quite common for a tech priest to be murdered.
It's common for everyone to get murdered in this galaxy.
Yeah.
I mean,
More than anyone else.
It happens, yes, but it's still, you are a tech priest yourself. It's not a good thing that people of your order got murdered.
They're with the great machine spirit, Chris. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Alright. Did our Inquisitor?
No one here's seen Red Dwarf, I think, but there's a bit where robots in that believe in silicon heaven, and the logic that they have is that it's like, what do you mean there's no such thing as silicon heaven? Where would all the calculators go? Just imagine you're like that, just like, don't be stupid. Of course it's a machine spirit. Where would the calculators go? It's such a stupid joke, but it always made me laugh. Oh god, there's the souls of calculators are in heaven.
Isn't there a sentient calculator in the SCP Foundation?
There's sentient everything in the SCP Foundation, man. It's ridiculous.
Did the Inquisition gave us this mission? It's kind of odd.
Yes. Because you see, we are to go and inquire, you know, like some sort of inquisition as to what's happening.
Sure. Where are we going?
I am the coordinates.
Ah, yes. I don't understand any of this.
You're basically a machine. What are you talking about?
I'm more human than machine, okay?
I look him up and down. No, he isn't.
Yeah, I am.
According to your profile picture.
It's not 100%
It's what's on the
accurate.
inside that counts.
More machine parts.
Exactly.
Oh, dear.
Sure, did you tell the Space Marine or?
No, I'm going to see him next.
Alright. I'll keep working on this until we reach our destination.
We have to go there. We're on a station right now. This isn't a ship. Are you okay?
Gotta go to a ship to get to the station. See?
Okay. Alright, yeah.
We'll just magically get there. We'll float there. We'll just hope the planet drifts
Oh,
away.
we'll use a
Using this
teleportation
headgear, of
device.
course.
Alright, let me just finish a couple of things and I'll follow you.
I'll just wait until we get there. No, no, we have to go there. Dick.
I thought that we were still on the ship.
No, yeah. The ship left ages ago. All right, let's go speak to Arcadon. Sure, he's in a back to tank somewhere.
Doing back to things.
Yeah. And then a Wookiee's going to try to strangle him, even though he has a long-range weapon, and he was asleep. That's a Boba Fett reference.
Oh.
And it was shite. Excluded, right?
Yeah.
If you your target goal is to kill a man, you've been hired to assassinate someone. The man is in his underwear, hooked up to a tube, underwater, asleep. What do you do?
You've
got a gun, by the way.
He's in his underwear.
He's in his underwear. He's got no armor, no guns, no nothing. What do you do?
Shoot him or turn his machine off.
Yeah. What the guy does, the Wookiee, he grabs him, and he pulls him out of the tank for a fist fight. It's the dumbest shit, and I'll never forget it. Because it's like, just shoot him! You have a bowcaster! Gotta do it honorably. The honorable thing is to fight this man wet in his underwear. And then they don't even have like a fair fight. His friends show up and gank him and throw him in a pit. It's so bad.
From what show was this?
Boba Fett. There was a Boba Fett TV show. It was shite. Anyway, sorry, just had to go on that tangent there. I just think it's the funniest shit. It's like, why would you give up your advantage? You're there to kill him. You're not there to have a fair fight. And it's not even a fair fight.
The one JoJo meme where they get cup on someone, just keep kicking him.
Yeah, like fucking Chewbacca was eating people in Solo and stuff, and like he can rip people's arms out of their sockets. That's been confirmed as canon. But this motherfucker is just like, I'm gonna pull this old man that's healing out of a tank. Worst bounty hunter ever.
What about Dengar?
Who's Dengar?
Exactly.
Is he the one with the turban?
Yes.
I remember him.
But you didn't at first.
No.
Okay. So, what are you doing now?
Going to get Arcadon from the back to tank. Or whatever he's in.
I don't know if they put us in there, so if we just like get apothecary stuff on us.
Yeah. Was that a reference to Dragon Ball Z now that I think about it? When Goku gets shoved into the pod? Kind of looks like a back to tank.
Maybe.
He likes his references, that man. So maybe.
When was Dragon Ball made, or at least that concept within Dragon Ball in reference to when
Z was in the
what
90s.
made?
And 70s. It'd be Empire, so 79 would be whenever
Okay.
Star Wars happened. Because 77 was the original Star Wars, and then Empire Strikes Back, I think, was 79. I think.
Okay. Please, continue.
Oh, we're going to Arcadon. We're not sure where he's going to be. Is he going to be in a back to tank? What is it, Chris?
He was meditating. You can like find everyone on the spaceship.
Is he in a
On
big
the,
circle, Griss?
He's surrounded by candles.
That are
Pyramid
seemingly never
heresy.
going to go out, even though there's wax everywhere.
Yeah.
Ah. Zugway gonna start blowing on him.
You find him in a big, like, chapel-looking room, surrounded by candles everywhere, little cherubs fluttering about, like, putting his shoulder plates on and stuff.
Oh no. And his helmet's gonna get lowered down from the sky.
Yeah.
And he's gonna turn around and go. Good. We got a mission. We gotta go find who killed the tech priest. You healed
Very
up yet?
well.
Are you healed up yet? Get the wax out of your ears.
Hmm. Let us proceed then, and I'll prepare.
Fucking deaf bastard.
Okay, yeah, so you know that you gotta go to a small research station in orbit, a space station.
Hmm.
Name
That's
of
no move.
Willem Fundus.
Who names this?
The Emperor.
Yeah. Willem Fundus. That's where the fundus happens.
It's fun device.
Yeah, you know your location, you know where to go. Are you just gonna ask some of the personnel on the space station that you're currently at to see if you can get a ship?
Yeah. Well, I could just like order them to give me one, couldn't I?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna order them to give me one.
Okay,
Give me a ship for the
you approach
Inquisition.
somewhat of rank. Good day, sir. How may I be of assistance?
We need a ship. We have a mission from the Inquisition.
Ah, very good. What kind of transportation are you looking for? Is this for long-range travel through the Immaterium? Or do you need to
far,
go
Chris.
planet side? It is
Not that far, right?
It's a space station that is in the orbit of this planet as well. So on the orbit of the same planet, so it wouldn't be too far from the ring.
Hmm. Okay. We need something that can go planet side, but is decent speed.
Understood. A gun cutter shall be prepared for you and your team.
Excellent.
You'll find it in docking bay 300A6.
Okay.
You've procured the ship. It is ready to go. Has a pilot. I don't think any of you would pilot it, but you can if you want to, I guess.
No, I'd rather live.
I'll just take the pilot.
Yeah. You see, it is the rookie female pirate from your first mission that I definitely remember her name. She has a few more flights and missions under her belt now. It's not her first mission again. Yeah, reach your squad.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I am Wesker.
Well met.
It's you again. I understand that you are an official inquisitorial team now.
Indeed.
Very impressive. It is an honor to serve the Inquisition, sir.
I'll see you later.
She salutes back. The cutter is ready for takeoff. Get aboard when ready. Where are we going?
Give her the coordinates.
Nearby research station. I will take us in at your order, at your command.
That would be good.
Okay, yeah. Start boarding. You get ready. The hangar doors of the ship close. The hangar doors of the space station open up. Lights start like flashing that the ship is taking off. The gun cutter takes off into the void, into space. You fly for an hour or something, just flying in real space. No warp traveling. As the pilot calls you over to the cockpit. In the distance there, you can see the space station. It's this small research station just orbiting around the planet. It doesn't seem too big. Like a few rooms at best, and it seems to have one big cannon as like its weapon system, its defense system.
Hmm.
I will hail them and request permission to dock now. Goes over the Fox, calls in, uses the appropriate communications and the like. Takes a bit. After a while, he's like, "We've been granted permission. Taking us into the airlock."
Very good.
Ship starts like docking, connects to the space station. The door opens into the airlock. Arcadon, Otto, and Maimiss, you find yourself in the airlock of the Willem Fundus spaceport. Space station. As I load the map. Go. Is that loaded for everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You find yourself in this small airlock. You've come out of this side. This way is your ship. The other way is the way to go. Against the wall is a computer, a control panel to interact with the airlock.
Hmm.
A cogitator.
It looks functional, right? I'm not just gonna blast myself in space.
It looks fully functional. There's ceiling lights. The station seems to be operating. There's nothing out of the ordinary so far.
Excellent.
So far, Gus says.
Yeah. That's ominous. Beep boop beep boop beep. Open the airlock.
Okay, you interact with the panel. The airlock opens up into a
Shoot them all! No.
to a storage-looking area. You are greeted by a squad of Skitari Rangers, the like foot troops of the cult mechanicus of the tech priest. A squad of them is in the doorway.
Yeah. Are they like pointing guns or what are they doing?
Yeah, are they aiming at us?
They're not aiming at you. They're just standing at the ready. They seem to be here to greet you.
Okay.
Damn, what a greeting.
I'll let Arcadon step through first.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, big man.
Aidan, are you going first? Oh, he sent me right back, right? Yeah, a minute ago.
Then I will just push him.
Yeah.
He stomps out. The Skitari Rangers, they do the salute. They don't have the weapons drawn like in the token, but they have the red robe on. Like they're masked. They speak through like a filter kind of system, so very mechanically raspy. They speak. Greetings, welcome to the Willem Fundus research station. We've had word that you are a team of the Inquisition here to deal with the murdered tech priest.
Correct.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
The Itari will give you the basic layout of the station, like tell you the rooms and stuff like that. As he's walking and talking, follow me to the main bridge of the space station.
Sure thing, kindly stranger.
The murder happened recently, a few rotations ago. One of the tech priests was found killed on the station. No ships have come or gone since then. Nobody has docked. So whoever was responsible for this logically must still be on the station itself. So we have been in lockdown until the Inquisition decides to send a team over. You are this team. We are a small research station dedicated to researching the crops down on Ostia to improve fertility rates.
Is anyone on the station that is not a member of the tech priests?
Current personnel stationed on the station are 3 tech priests from the cult Mechanicus and 1 Ministorum priest from the Ecclesiarchy. here to oversee all religious matter. Every other personnel on the station is a servitor.
Is there
one of the
anywhere?
servitors going wild, or it's one of the tech priests, because that other guy is obviously a red herring.
Is there anywhere on the station that's like unmanned where they wouldn't be able to see if someone had snuck aboard?
Hmm.
Or
Any
if
blind
it's just
shots in
manned
your
by
security?
if it's
Yeah.
just manned by servitors, they could maybe trick them with hacking or stuff as well.
The layout of the station currently is 2 airlocks. You came in through one of them. We have another one on the opposite side of the station. 2 storage rooms accompanying each airlock. A mechanics engineering engine room that powers the station. A medical bay. A research area for the crops. Living quarters for the tech priests. And with a storm priest, a weapons room to manage our defensive gun battery, a kitchen area, and a dining room, and 4 observation decks that are just rooms with windows pretty much to look into space. They don't really have any other purpose.
Very well. Can you lead us to the crime scene?
Is there going to be a chalk outline with multiple robotic arms on it?
Yes, follow me. We are currently in the bridge area of the space station. This is where everything is being managed. The rotation of the station, its flight path, all kinds of other things. There are many control panels along the walls here. In the middle is like a little hub area with a like 3D floating map of the planet below, of Ostia, of the farming planet in the middle. In this room, you see a bunch of servitors manning all the panels and stuff, and one tech priest over here overseeing the whole affair. The murder happened down in the engine room. He moves across the bridge and guides you down to the engine room. Over here, you're immediately greeted by like the loud noise of like almost like a diesel-powered engine, like below decks of like the Titanic or something, where all the engines are like very loud, like very machines cranking back
I'm
and
stuck
forward,
in the
like
door.
cogwheels. Oh, you're stuck in the door. Cogwheels running back and forth. Yep. It's all a bit tight and confined here. The hallways, the rooms, like this is a small space station, not much room overall, so it's pretty difficult for you to move about for the space marine. You're wider than the hallways almost, so you kind of gotta like turn yourself to walk through all this.
Chris, it looks like there's like a little hole in the wall over here because I can see a short line there into the other room.
Ah, okay, that's fine.
Unless you want to say it's like an actual little hole in the wall.
I think like it just kind of messed up the filling of the walls a bit. But it is all good. He guides you to the engine room. This is where we found the body, just in the corner over here of the engine room. And inside of this room now, currently with you guys, is just one servitor working away, like maintaining the engine and machinery.
It was him. He did it.
Kill
He's
him.
the one.
They always come back to the scene of the crime. So no witnesses at all?
No witnesses though. And we have no aspects, camera systems in place in this station.
Have your servitors been, or servers or whatever they're called, servitors, been acting funny lately?
From what the tech priests have reported in, all servitors have been accurately obeying their orders and checking in regularly for their surveys, for their checkups. No servitor has acted strangely.
Is the tech priest that died brain is still intact? We have a guy that can see memories through brains.
Yeah, we force feed Arcadon.
We have the body that is currently in the Medicaid room.
Well, let's investigate here first, and then we'll check out the Medicaid room.
All right.
Look around, tech boy. See if anything's funny about this technology, and I'll check to see if I can find any interesting dense blood, etc., etc.
Yeah, you look over just without a roll. That is the obvious scene of a crime. Like definitely, something happened here. That is, you see dried up blood, like stained on the wall and the metal floor tiles. No clear impact in the metal wall. No like bullet holes or anything like that. You just at first sight see a dried up stain of blood.
I'll just be behind Maimiss, like how the police do take pictures. I'm just gonna do that with my eyes.
How old does the blood look, Chris?
Do be a investigation.
Ah. I am a dumb boy, so this will be fun.
Two
You
fingers
can use
into
a
the
glory
blood.
point if you want.
Look at.
Oh, approved.
I did it. I've seen a lot of blood in my day.
Yeah, the Skitari that reported to you, he said that this murder happened a few rotations ago, a few days ago, whatever counts as a day on this station. From you looking over the blood, it is very dried up, indicating that it has been at least a few days since this crime happened. So it seems to overlap with what the soldier told you.
He didn't lie. Okay, good. Good. There's no cover-ups going on. It's good to know. Let's see what the tech boy finds.
Chris,
Yeah.
could I ask this tech priest, like, how many servitors, if there was any, like, were close to him?
This guy is a Skitari, not a tech priest. They're like soldiers for the tech priest, but they're not worthy to be called a tech priest themselves. They're lower than that, so they are definitely lower than you. So you can order this boy around as a tech priest, but you ask him like if there were any servitors with the tech priest as he got murdered, as he got got.
Yeah. As he got.
Well, all tech priests on the station are responsible for their own groups of servitors. So this tech priest was responsible for the maintenance and control of the engine and gun room servitors. Some of those should have been accompanying him if everything was going according to protocol.
And is this one of his?
Yes, this servitor working away over here is one of the servitors that was under his command.
Chris, since they, like, relay information of what they're doing and anything, can I, like, use my technology to look into his memories?
Yeah, like kind of like interact with their data banks. They are machine people, the servitor, so you can do a tech roll to see if you can do that.
How difficult?
Difficulty number 3, just normal for you. Approved. Yeah, you tap into the servitor's data banks to get like all its information. You get its daily routine, pretty much like what its functions are on the station, what it is supposed to do, what it is currently doing. It goes back for a good while. You can go back like months in time. Like all the records seem to be kept up to date. This servitor, his memory has not been purged yet, so to speak. As you go through it real fast, just scanning all of it, you find no inconsistencies. This servitor seems to have been performing its programmed duties to a T.
Well, nothing suspicious with this one.
Check out the rest.
The rest. The other ones should be in the gun rooms if you want to go check it out.
Yeah.
Alright, can you show us the way?
No, I don't know this place.
I'm talking to this guy.
I know,
right
I know.
Yes, follow me.
Watch your head, Arcadon.
Ow.
Too big for this place.
Yeah, and this is a gridless map, so you're not locked to like a square or anything. If you can't like fit through a door or something, just move your token a little bit to the side. You'll be able to just use your mouse to click and drag and move it and stuff like that. Everybody follows?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. You go to the gun room, as the name implies, the room from where the one defense gun is being maintained. It has a bunch of crates with ammunition for the weapon here. 4 control panels against the room, each manned by like a servitor, and one tech priest is standing here overseeing it all.
One tech priest to oversee them all.
Skitari
One tech priest.
guys you in here. This is the weapons room.
Good, Alec.
Does he have control of all these 4 servitors?
The
tech
tech
priest
priest
that died.
turns around. Greetings, you must be the inquisitorial team.
Kill it.
Yeah, that's us.
Ah, very good. It's unfortunate what happened to our colleague. I see from your robes that you are one of the cult mechanicus as well.
Indeed.
Always good to be the brother of the technology, of the machine spirit.
Yeah, praise the officer.
I have been put here to replace the duties of our fallen comrade. How can I be of any assistance in your investigation?
Have you checked the databanks for these servitors, just in case they disobeyed orders and got rid of the previous tech priest?
Of course, the servitors get their data checked up at regular intervals. We don't want any accidents to happen with these servitors.
Nothing out of the ordinary?
Nothing strange in their programming. They seem to be performing their
Very
duties well.
interesting.
If it's not his servitors...
It must be in him, Snap Spine.
Well, I did think he was a bit of an asshole.
What do you mean you've got the only key to the vault? Snap.
But yes,
Pata!
I am Tech Adept Xantar with an X.
Yeah, you know, that's how we know he's a cool kid.
Because he has to explain how to spell his own name. With an X. Oh.
Hmm.
I'm Otto Volkov. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, Otto. Got some nice augmentations.
They comment each other on their mutilated bodies.
It's just Cult Mechanicus flirting. You've got some nice augmentations there.
I was like, what the fuck?
You know, when your body fails you, you have to replace
the
it to
flesh
keep
is
serving the
weak.
Emperor. Yes, exactly.
Nobody is.
Well, you guys have anything to do here?
I see you have a Adeptus Astartes with you.
Greetings.
Greetings. During your investigation, if you ever need to be relieved of your Aquila armor, I have always wanted the honor of dealing and maintaining a Adeptus Astartes power armor.
Again, I feel like this is
technology of
another
it.
form of weird flirting for them.
The technology of the armor is very fascinating.
They just want tech.
But yes, we are here in the weapons room. We maintain the one and only defensible gun we have on this station, but we have, as of yet, no need to use it. This station has not come under attack by any Xenos or traitors.
Well, that's good news.
Red flag.
No.
But sometimes, to test the machine spirit of the gun, I see to it that we use the gun as target practice on some asteroids and other space rock. to maintain its functionality. Definitely not because he's bored and wants to fire it every now and then.
Is there anything you guys want to investigate here, or should we go investigate the dead body?
We were just at the dead body. Why didn't? Weren't we?
No, you were at a
Oh.
murder scene, but the body itself wasn't there. That was taken to
Oh,
the
that was just a
Medicare.
random guy. Okay,
Yep.
that's right. All right,
It's in the
let's go to the
Medicare
Medicare room.
Follow me, I'll be your guide for today.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, Gris, I lost him.
Okay. We'll drag you guys over. Whoop.
Sorry, I can't seem to get through the doors whenever I do this.
Yeah.
I think I'm too big.
Uh-oh.
Here's your chunker.
Oh look, how did you teleport here? Other tech priest, or is that him?
It's just generic tech adept token. I didn't give them all a unique picture.
Damn.
Damn, indeed. He's also wounded apparently, but he's very much dead. There. That's the appropriate tag on him now. This is the Medicare room. There is no tech priest, tech adept that oversees this room. We just have a Medicare servitor. This little robot guy over here.
It was him.
It turns its like almost like human skin pulled over machine kind of like face, like Robocop face without his helmet, like turns to look at you with like dead eyes. Welcome.
Was-
Are you in need of medical care?
No.
Yes. Our Startist friend needs a little look over.
Understood. I have the correct programming and data to see to a Adeptus Astartes.
I mean, I
Alright.
look at you with are you sure about this kind of glance?
You see, I have my hand on my gun. I'm watching it very carefully.
I'll just give you a slight nod then.
Mhm.
It comes like clanking over, and these little like grabby hands come like out of this guy's like chest and start like going over your armor and everything. Adeptus Astartes armor needs to be removed for proper medical care.
Get your tin can, big man.
I'll just remove it, and mainly the area where that thing scratched me. I don't know if there'd still be scars after that.
Okay. Yeah, and you did heal at full health in the station.
Mm-hmm. This is
I
just
might
to see
still
if
be
he
scars or
malfunctions or
something, I
does
don't
something.
know.
Maimiss, please don't stand on the dead body.
No, I do what I want. That's
There it is.
that body's not here for me.
Oh, you don't see
Right
like
there.
a body on
No,
the
he's
slab
up.
here.
Yeah, he's up there. I'm not standing on it.
Yeah, this is like
this
a
is
metal
like a
slab,
table.
like a table.
I'll stand where I want. I'm not standing on the body.
The body is covering the whole like table laying down.
Well, you know, we should have made a Gris. Should have made it cover the whole table then.
Approved, yeah. The Medicare servitor does its thing. Bit of the armor gets removed. It like looks at your wounds. The Adeptus Astarte looks to be in optimal performance. No Medicare care needed.
Good, good. Now, what can you tell us about this corpse?
It clanks over to you. Out of his chest, like unrolls like a vellum like paper that's being printed on as you speak, and it's pretty much just he rips it off, gives it to you, and it's like you know, like when you go to the hospital and they hang the clipboard at the end of the bed
Yeah,
with
the
all
chart.
the information on it.
Medical chart.
Yeah, it's like the medical chart of the deceased.
All right. What does it say?
It says the name. It is Tech Adept Bart.
Come on, work with me, Bort.
Your name's a soundboard.
It has a bunch of like medical information on it about its which augmentations the tech priest has, like augmented eye, the spine and stuff like that. Like all the detail you need about its augmentations, its blood type, its DNA, just a bunch of medical details. But the most interesting thing on the entire sheet is no immediate like wounds, no gunshots, no stab wounds. there has been a bit of blood loss, but no origin of the blood loss has been found by this medical droid.
What did he put the cause of death as?
Hmm.
Cause of death seems to be
Dying.
yeah, dying. Seems to be what's it called? Asphyxiation? Pretty much like
Asphyxiation. or-
Mission.
Check the neck for check his breathing apparatus, Chris.
you're gonna check it, or you're ordering somebody to check it?
Otto,
Yes, sir.
check the breathing apparatus, this thing, and I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Okay.
All right.
Be right back.
It's to the right over there, sir.
That
what do I
is
roll?
his breeding thing.
What do I
to
roll, Gris?
be a investigation, but with a difficulty of 2.
Oh no.
Approved, but with a complication. Oh, chaos gods are watching.
Ah, shit.
Hmm. Okay, something might happen later on, but for now, nothing immediately happens. But yeah, you look over his breathing apparatus, and he has the whole like gas mask kind of look going on with a hose leading up to it.
Hey, that's like me.
Yeah, but this guy's hose goes like all the way into his mouth, like down into his throat, like completely like goes in there. And looking at it with your successful investigation roll, you can definitely tell that the whole breathing apparatus got forcefully like ripped out of his face. Like somebody grabbed the hose and just pulled on it. And pretty much the whole like face part, hose and stuff like that is all like dislocated, like completely not where it should be.
All right. You know, somebody pulled some of the tubes and he suffocated.
Yeah, you see some like, as you get in there, you remove like the mask and stuff. You see some blood around it, like around his mouth, like the forceful ripping out of this device out of his throat, like made some blood come out as well, and that is
Is
likely
he
the
also
blood you
full
found on
of?
the floor.
Is he also full of oil or?
Yeah, there's like some oil substances there as well that like kept his all his parts lubricated.
Medical servitor, would that be where the blood? Would that be like enough blood? Or is that like enough blood? Would that be like where he lost his blood?
It comes over. It looks it over. That could be most likely. No other wounds have been found on the body.
Chris, do you need to be really
Interesting.
strong to kill him like that?
Your investigation test was on a difficulty number. Okay, pretty good. You know, as a tech priest yourself, that these sometimes these augmentations can be pretty flimsy, but if it has been done well, done correctly by an experienced tech priest member that knows what he's doing, tech priest augmentations should actually be pretty difficult to remove. They are meant to stay there forever. So yes, you need a substantial amount of strength to like forcefully like pull somebody's augmentations out.
So like, not really like a human or even another tech priest could pull these out.
A human could technically do it, but you know that it would take a lot of effort for just a unaugmented human to do this. Needs to either be exceptionally strong or have some way of like leverage, like, you know, putting your foot against the guy and then pulling on the hose kind of deal.
Hey, do you think like a servitor like just pulled that out of his mask, like thinking he's pulling like a lever for the engine or something? Why is someone breathing heavily?
Maybe.
Chris, is that what happened?
I don't know. I mean, I do know, but
Did like looking at the data bank of like the servitor, did he have like an order to like maybe pull a lever or pull a pipe or something?
you scan in With the servitor that you scanned in the engine room, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, his duties are maintaining the engine and stuff like that. It does involve pulling levers and flipping buttons and switches and stuff like that.
It would be funny if that's how he died.
Time to rewrite this whole story now.
What I miss?
The way he died is because, his mascot is a tube that goes to his, to his throat all the way to his, for breathing, and somebody pulled it out.
Figured as much.
That's how he suffocated.
And the blood in the room that was around the wall seems to come from the forceful removing of this augmentation from his face.
So we're talking, saying, what if a servitor had to pull a lever, but he accidentally pulled his face and killed him?
Does he still have his brain, Grit?
His brain? Yeah, like his body is like, for somebody that was murdered, his body is relatively undamaged other than the face augmentations are just like mangled and messed up. This like tube you can see on the picture goes all the way like into his throat, like you know, when you're in the hospital and you get like an operation and they need to put the breathing tube down, but somebody like, it looks like somebody forcefully grabbed it and pulled the entire thing like out.
Okay.
But the rest of his body is completely intact. No wounds on the body, no damage to the head or brain.
Can I make the wolf eat his head?
I guess he would be with you, but I didn't put him here.
Yeah.
Shove it
He'd
down
also be
his throat.
struggling to get through the doors, though.
Yeah, yes, he would be struggling to get through the door as well. The two of you, like, squeezing next to each other through these small hallways, the two
I go
spaces.
sideways.
Yeah, you can ask Dorson to eat the brain. The Medicaid servitor will be like, this body is under my care. You need to ask permission of leading tech priests if you can remove parts of the body. All technology and augmentations of this deceased belong to the cult Mckadow.
And I just pulled the Inquisition. What was it called?
Seal.
Inquisition seal. Yep. We have authority here.
The Medicaid servitor like scans your seal, turns over to the Skitari guard that's in there, and you note like these are Inquisitors. They have permission to investigate the body and all things resolving around this crime. The servitor backs off and lets you do your thing.
Yeah, bitch.
Eat it.
Slicey. Eaty.
Use what like this is a Medicaid room, so I imagine they have the little drills and stuff like that. The little spinning
Chris.
saws.
Chris.
Like
Just
saw
give him
with
a
the
scoop
skull.
of his brain.
Chris.
Yeah.
You think I'm going to use one of them? Chainsword.
I mean, your chainsword isn't very precise to get like a brain out. It is.
He's
brutal.
eating the skull and all. Come on.
Oh.
Straight for the
head off.
eyeballs.
Damn, right in there. Just, of course.
And I did say that I was gonna have Dorson do rolls now for the brain eating to just not give free information. I'm gonna have him do a roll on his sheet. I need to restore his health points though, or he gets a negative.
No.
What did he roll last time for this? Was it investigation?
Yeah, that depends on the situation. In this case, I'm gonna have him roll awareness. Oh, it's the opposite. I forgot. I was like, why does it still keep giving him a difficult? Approved. He jumps down on the brain, goes into like his trance-like state. He sees some of the surface memories that this tech adept Bart experienced. Pretty much sees like this tech adept his daily routine, waking up, making sure that all the servitors are in order, checking up on the engine and weapon systems, because that was what he was in charge of. Just going through the motions, day in and day out, same routine over and over again. No real like entertainment or anything. These guys live a very boring, almost monk-like lifestyle on this space station, just going through the motions day in, day out, day in, day out, repetition, until eventually gets to the part where he's in the engine room, seeing through the tech adept's eyes. There is a voice that calls something out, then a bit of a struggle with another person. That tube gets pulled out of his face. He like spits out blood, and the image fades away.
Moida. Let's bite a Moida. Did you see who it was, Chris?
Dorson will relate to you what he saw, and that it was a humanoid figure that assaulted this tech priest. Did not walk.
And I
or
respect
carry-
everyone.
Did not walk or carry itself like a servitor. It moved like a person, not like a
tech
machine.
priest.
But he did not get a clear view of who it was. It happened in the dark of the engine room.
So it was a poison. Like a
Or a
tech priest.
humanoid at the least.
Well, yeah.
Gus, did that other tech priest in the gun room have like augments for his arm?
Yeah. All the tech priests in here pretty much have augmentations to help with their duties.
Damn, he's prime suspect.
Yeah, mascot.
Is there anything?
Yes, breathing device got forcibly pulled out of this guy's face, which led to the death. The blood seemed to have splattered out from his mouth, combined with like oil and stuff, which made the stains in the engine room, where they eventually found the body, then brought him over to this. Somebody assaulted him, forcefully pulled his device out of his face. Somebody that wasn't a servitor, according to Dorson, of looking into the guy's memories. By just logically thinking, using your brain, it stands to reason that anyone forcefully pulled this tube off in like a scuffle, there would be some staining, blood stains or oil stains on all of these people that work here on the station, where robes like the Skitari have the tech priest robes, the tech priest have the tech priest robes, there is the priest with his priestly robes. So very stainable clothing, so to speak.
Yeah. What was this man in charge of exactly?
Engine and gun room.
Mm-hmm.
He was in charge of the engine room and the gun room, like what the tech priest here just said.
Did he make a report that was negatively received in any way? Saying something was going to take too long, or that they weren't allowed to fire the gun this year?
Negative, nothing of the like.
How do you go about washing your robes? Do you all have different sets? One set?
Is there a servitor that washes your clothes?
We have multiple robes, and there is indeed a servitor that washes our robes in the lavatory. Is that what you would call that room? Like a washing kind of room?
No, that's a toilet. Laundry room.
Laundry room, yeah.
Very well. Could you take us there? Yeah, show us the way. You do the way.
Yes, sure, follow me. And I'm gonna grab you all and drag you over. Make sure that I don't grab the corpse. He's not coming along.
Well, he is. He's inside his stomach.
Yeah. Gonna fly through another room for a second.
as we're walking through that room, if we are actually walking through that room, I'll check their sleeves and stuff.
Check every nook and cranny.
Yeah, check their sleeve. That's more likely to get where that oil's going to be on their fucking body.
Where did my Skitari go? I lost him. Oh, there he is. Oh god. My mouse sensitivity suddenly became like super high. Okay. He takes you to this barracks kind of room with multiple these things over here. These
Hammocks.
white things are multiple hammocks stacked on top of each other that multiple people can sleep here in the room.
Business hammock.
Just for their belongings. You walked through hallways back through the cargo room, the main control room, but you didn't go through a new room on your way here. The Skitari leads you through this area. There's nobody currently here. Takes you to the back room over here if you see him moving, where a bathroom / laundry room kind of area is. So yeah, you're
Great!
pretty much in the area where these guys are staying.
With my authority as an investigator, I am checking every single one of their personal belongings.
Okay, yeah, their chests are not locked. There's like chest shelves, cabinets with
What, York?
ropes,
I'm fine.
ropes, plenty of toolboxes with like any tools for the tech priests to maintain their augmentations on themselves, like wrenches, screwdrivers, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, plenty of ropes in these boxes. Some like personal belongings. That's different from like tech priest to tech priest, like some like mementos from their home planet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So where is the servitor that
Check the
does that?
clothes. Anything like that.
You're asking the Skitari. The servitor that oversees the laundry is also in charge of preparing meals in the kitchen.
Well, I guess we'll talk to him later then.
I can eat.
Yeah, let's just keep searching these guys until we find the oil.
Yeah, you go through the belongings. Investigation if you are searching for anything through their stuff.
This seems important. I'm going to take 2 glory points if that's right, guys.
Sure.
5. Ability normal, Chris?
Yeah.
Shit. Well,
Has
time to use that last reroll.
And Otto did an approved one.
Hooray!
Both approved. Yeah, you go through the stuff. You unfold the ropes to see if there's any stains or anything on them.
I'm just trying to stand guard, if anything.
Yeah.
What, York? Sorry, Cassie yelling at me like mad.
You're going
like,
through all
what?
their belongings. You don't find any ropes that have like particular blood stains on them. Many of the tech adept ropes have like oil stains on them because they work in the grime a lot, maintaining this station.
Couldn't
And stuff
oil
like
cover up blood, or...
that. Yeah. Good. But as you're going through all these ropes, some dirty, some cleaned, like there's like a pile where they keep the dirty ones, the clean ones are all like separated. As you go through box after box, one of the storage containers is clearly different than all the others, as clearly belongs to the priest, has all priestly stuff to it, like an icon dedicated to the emperor, a book of worship, his like priestly robes, these like white pristine robes with like a gold red trim on them. As you go through the pile of his robes, one of his robes that you find amongst the dirty one is completely covered in just grime, dirt, oil, dirtiness, just to the point where it like sticks out from the rest of the dirty robes, that it's like it seems to have been purposely dunked in a lot of oil.
They cover it up.
Chris is taking pictures, like, under his pictures. This is evidence.
You put like
You've
the
stolen
black
my
light scanning
soul.
on. The entire room just turns like white. Oh!
Wow.
Oh, that looks real suspicious for a priest.
Yep. And this is the person that dies, Chess?
Excuse me?
The where we find this, is this the person that died?
No, you found this amongst the priest, his belongings. The one like storage container that was clearly different, not owned by a tech priest, but by an actual like priest.
Oh, sorry. I was like, they're all tech priests. That doesn't narrow it down much.
Yeah, I understand the confusion.
Oh, should we go talk to him?
Mm-hmm. Bring the robes.
Yeah, I already took pictures, so as evidence, we can just keep it.
We need to shove it in his face to make him fucking narc on himself.
Shouldn't we talk to him like first? Maybe ask him, "Oh, have you been around like machines lately and get a stain so that we can catch him in a lie?"
Sure. I put the robes in my bags.
Okay, the robe is like, it's not really wet anymore, but it's like dried up oil. It's pretty like crusty, and like when you squeeze it, it's still like a bit of oil like comes out because it like soaks into there.
I'll wrap it up in one of the... Wait, where's the dead guy's hammock?
Just one of the hammocks in this room.
Yoink. Wrap it up in it.
Just wrap the hammock around the rope, kind of like a carry bag on a stick.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't deprive an old
I
man
mean,
of
if
his
that
hammock stick.
other guy came to replace him, didn't you just steal his bed?
Yeah. Inquisition takes what it wants.
I'll ask the guy if he can show us to the priest.
Yes, follow me. The priest should be at the main control room. You mean the Minestorum priest, right? Not the tech priest.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tech priest.
Okay.
Sorry, because I need you to drag me through the doors.
Yeah. Whoop, takes you to this. So there's a bunch of like hallway door between the different rooms, pretty much bulkheads in case like there's a leak or anything. They can like seal off different compartments.
Makes sense.
Back to the main control room. All the servitors are working away, doing their business on the computer panels. I dragged you over, but it like I have two versions of
The
your
door is
token now,
closed.
Otto, and it's not dragging you over. Okay, there you
The
go.
door was
It did it
closed
now.
when you dragged them in.
Maybe it was just lagging.
Yeah. So it's pretty busy in here. A lot of like whizzing and buzzing of the computers going on, like tapping the holographic map of the planet in the middle, with like marked locations of what seem to be all the planet side farms and stuff, with many screens on the wall tracking production rates of the different farms, whose like production is going down, whose production is going up. Like the station's main purpose is to oversee the food production on the planet, make sure that it's all going according to schedule and the likes, which it was
Literal
falling below
bean counters.
schedule. And then they are bean counters. It's servitors doing the work, with one tech priest overseeing it all, and just patrolling around the room, like walking circles, checking up on all the devices and stuff. It's a Minestorum priest, like an actual priest in his white pristine robes with a pope-looking hat on.
Okay, you go for it, Otto. This was your plan.
I feel like you're more good with people than me.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
I go and stick a flamer in his face. No.
Just like
Have you seen me with people? But yeah,
just,
okay, fine.
like talk to him, catch him in a
You're a
lie,
tech
and
priest.
intimidate him.
All right. Here I am trying to give you a chance to roleplay, but then fine, I'll do it.
I'm not fucking good with my fellowship is 1. I'm good with machines, not people.
Fellowship's 3. I'm good at punching people and setting them on fire.
Yeah, but you're good at intimidating. Just catch him in a lie
Fine.
and intimidate him.
Excuse me, my good sir.
Yes, you must be the inquisitorial agents I've heard so much about.
Yes. Did you kill the priest? And I shoved the robes in his face. I'm not joking, I do that.
What priest? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
These were found in your locker, covered in oil. Just like the priest's oil. The tech priest that was killed the other day. Someone murdered him.
That should have been a lie.
There are many of the holy
I told you to
oils-
do it yourself.
There are many of the holy oils being applied in this station. It is not uncommon for ropes to be covered in oil.
Completely like this, to the point where it's crusty. And it seems to be crusted like it was done a few days ago, around the time of the murder.
You're not a tech priest. Why the hell would you be covered in oil?
Yes. Why was this in your belongings? And I bop his hat off his head.
Excuse me, I am here to ensure that this station operates fully by the Emperor's wishes. I'm here to maintain faith and loyalty.
I shove the Inquisition seal in his face.
Yes, I know that you are agents of the Inquisition. We're on the same team here. We all serve the Emperor.
But do you? Did you kill the tech priest? You haven't answered the question.
I did no such thing. Why would I murder a loyal servant of the cult Mckadow?
There's evidence that it was one of you in this very room. Bum, bum, bum. And you're the most likely suspect because you're the most different. And yes, that is how the Empire works. Tough luck.
Your evidence is just my dirty robes.
Yes. I've killed people for less.
You have actually, haven't you?
The church will not stand for this. I will let the Inquisition
Chris,
know that its
can
agents
I-
are out of control.
Can I use this?
Grizz, can I kill him before he gets narcs?
Can I use this before you kill him?
Your studious mind can pick apart a problem or person with ease. As a simple action, you may use this talent to make an intellect-based skill test to recall or notice something about a target. The target can be anything from a mag-locked door with a cantankerous machine spirit to an inscrutable planetary governor. Yeah, you can use that. So,
Can I use to see if he's lying, or as soon as Maimiss told him, "Oh, did you kill the tech priest?" He like panicked.
Yeah, you can do a intellect-based skill test, your choice. Any int one will do as a simple action.
I'll use a tech one.
I wonder why.
I feel like awareness is more like
That's your worst skill,
on
right?
point. It's my best. How much difficulty would be?
Just a 2. Intellect rating 3 plus. Doesn't say if you get to add any bonus die or anything. Approved. So before Maimiss kills him, you use your deductive talent. You rub your chin as you look over this guy. He seems to be wearing very nice, pristine robes with no spot of dirt on him. Looking at this guy, you can tell just from his demeanor, from the way he acts, the way he like presents himself. He seems to be one of those people that actively avoids getting dirty. You do not believe that this guy would find himself in a situation where he gets his robe covered in oil and not complain about it for the rest of his stay here.
I'll let Maimiss kill him. Yeah, he can do whatever you want. I'm not stopping him.
Should I
Do you
kill
know
him or not?
Maimiss?
We can also like ask Dorson if his voice sounds familiar. Because didn't he hear like who killed
Oh
him?
yeah, he did
say
hear it.
something?
Yeah. He did hear words.
Dorson recalls, and Deus Ex Machina, like now he remembers what he heard in the voice. He heard a man yell out that servitors are an abomination and they do not serve the Holy Emperor.
Okay, tell him to repeat that to the priest. As I reach for my gun.
You tell
You're gonna look
Dorson.
for a guilty reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dorson repeats the words that he heard to the priest. You see the priest's the Middle priest's demeanor change, like his face becomes like an angry frown, and he just cannot help himself. He's like, servitors are indeed an abomination. They do not deserve to serve the Emperor. Only
Bang.
humanity serve.
Right in the side of the head.
Yeah, target him, shoot him.
What do they expect? Like, honestly, do they think they're going to
What do you think I'm gonna do?
Do they think they're going to get to make some dramatic speech before they die or something?
Like, if this was fantasy, I'd stand there and let them do their speech because it'd be interesting and the character would be interesting. But this is like, I'm an inquisitor now. Just bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, and this pretty much is to show that on the grand scale of things, this whole thing that ooh, this whole thing that you saw on the planets between the church and the tech priest arguing about our servitors the way seems to be more far spread than just on the planet. There is some friction between these two orders about servitors specifically.
Figured as much since he's a priest. You know?
Yeah.
They believe different shit.
You're actually out of ammo after you blast this guy. That was your last round. Boom.
It's only a single shot gun, so of course it is. It's a bolt pistol.
10 damage, brutal. And just you blow this guy into pieces. He is definitely dead. The servitors, they just continue doing their duties. They don't mind the violence at all. The tech priest in this room,
Employees of the month.
that's on the other side of the control panels, will come like running up. What happened here? What transpired?
Mission accomplished. He was the killer. He hated all servitors because they don't adhere to his religion.
Oh, this
A traitor
again.
to the emperor. Again.
The Ministorum keeps complaining about our use of servitors, but they serve the emperor.
They do. They're loyal subjects.
Do you have any evidence of his wrongdoings?
His oil-soaked robes, the witness testimony from a man that ate his.
Imagine Otto
death
recorded his last bit as well, where he was going like how much
I
they
didn't say I
hate
was
them.
recording.
He did.
I did. I was mostly just taking pictures of the evidence.
Oh, you didn't.
Very well, good job, Inquisitors. We will
But he kind
report
of
this.
screamed the whole thing out loud a last bit.
We will report this to the Ministorum, to the Cult Mechanicus, and the Inquisitions will all be informed about what transpired here. You've done your job most adequately. You are free
Adequately? I've been here for like 20 minutes.
You're free to stay here at the station and use our facilities as long as you plan on staying here.
Search the guy for more evidence. Make sure this isn't part of a larger conspiracy.
Yeah, you go through him. He just has his ropes, his hat. He does have some like augmentations, but not built into himself. More like you can kind of see on the token. He has like a microphone kind of thing like attached to his like neck piece on his ropes, like pretty much a speaker so that he can preach louder than he normally can. And he has a little knife on him, but that's about it. Nothing else.
How did he like pull the mask off? I thought you said they like need to be really strong.
Yeah. You don't know
was
how he
like-
did it, but
He definitely did it, though.
as far as you're concerned, you found the murderer and he did it.
Mission accomplished.
Well, he did say he hated all servitors.
Yeah.
Yep, mission accomplished.
Yeah, some
He's the red
servitors,
herring, like I said. Like I literally said at the start when we landed here, right? That guy's the red herring. Like it's not him, I don't think, but I'm still killing him because it seems like it was him.
It's like a simple little straightforward side adventure.
Yeah, sure it is. Yeah. Whatever, Chris.
Sure.
That's why you
Saw
set up a
somebody
map.
in the
Because
shadows
if it was
that
a
killed him.
straightforward side mission, Chris, you wouldn't have set up a map.
Some servitors come and like carry off the body to the Medicaid room for further inspection. Yeah, you've
And
got.
then one of them's gonna be dead when we wake up tomorrow.
Oh. You got free use of the map here. I'm gonna.
Oh, sweet. Chris, you know what these tech priests would probably be really good at?
Just gonna reveal the entire map so you can move between rooms, stuff like that yourself.
Making rocket boots.
Oh, yeah.
And he's still back on that train.
I'm not on them yet. I will as soon as I get them made. Rocket boots, Chris.
Willem Fundus space station. Main purpose to deal with the crops stuff, which is why, as you can see over here, they've got like a little crop research room with some plants and stuff. Yeah, it was a little sighting. I mainly I've got a program called Dungeon Alchemist, which you can buy on Steam to like create maps, and it's not really meant to be used for sci-fi. It's mainly for like fantasy, which is you can kind of tell by looking at the bathroom. It's like old-timey sinks and stuff like that. There's no like modern stuff like that.
It's alright.
But I think this kind of works for like future
Yeah.
maps like that, and they're not too difficult to like set up.
I don't believe you. We didn't say. I watched you, boy.
But this was just like I made this space station just as like a little test to see how it would go.
He's trying to throw us off the trail, guys. Big conspiracy here.
You're free to stay here on the station to take like your ship stayed docked here. I don't know if I mentioned that. Or if I just glanced over it. But you're free to leave at any point to further and more adventures. I was stretching for time to see if Conna would jump back at any point.
I don't think he's coming
but
back.
It's been
The structure usually goes about now.
yeah, it's been long enough now. I don't think we're gonna see Conna return. So I think I'm gonna call it here for today as we leave off on the space station.
I gotta open up the shop tomorrow, so yeah.
Alright then.
More adventures next time.
Rocket boots.
Which is
Rocket, but he's got a goal and he's determined to accomplish it.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump at people with swords and rocket boots. It's gonna happen.
if a lot of this felt like I was stalling for time, is because I was to see if Conna would like jump back in. I didn't want to like hop into the next big adventure in case like he wanted to be there or missed something important or anything like that. But at some point I was like, okay, I've waited long enough, which is why I lit into this little like side adventure. It comes from a list of potential plot hooks that I have that are just like a single line. There is a traitor on a spaceship. You send the adventurers go to deal with it. Like a bunch of like those kind of things that I used. It was a little small investigation, but I think it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, I killed another traitor of the Emperor. You know, that's good.
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be like crazy complicated. Sometimes
Yeah.
it is obvious who the killer is. This guy hated servitors. These tech priests are responsible for the servitor, so he decided to take a tech priest out.
So stupid. What a silly boy.
Yeah, and
There
how
was
we
like a
did
way.
it's like you don't know this as characters, but I imagine
No.
the way how I'm imagining this, he's a priest, a Middle priest, so they're not known for being strength guys. They're mostly like frail old men. But I just imagine he had a scuffle with the tech priest about the ethics of using servitors, if they're good or not for the Empire. It came to violence, where they had like a little bit of an alteration between each other, and he just grabbed the tube on the face, put his feet like against the tech priest, and just like fully like leaned back, let himself like drop back and use like the force and momentum to like pull the hose out. And then he just
Pile driver.
yeah, and then it just splatters everywhere.
Oh boy.
Yeah, cool.
An asshole. He dead now.
You get your customary 10 XP at the end of the session. Also, like I mentioned in the start, if you haven't done this yet, on your sheet in notes where your XP goes and stuff like that, you guys are rank 2 now instead of rank 1.
Oh wow.
Which pretty much means, I think, if you roll any skill and you click the plus rank or plus double rank button, it uses that number to give you extra dice. So if you do plus rank now on a roll, you should get two extra dice, yeah, instead of just 1. And if you do double rank, that should be 4 extra dice. I believe that's how that works.
Nice.
So if you have like talents and stuff that are like, you can add your rank to this roll, it makes it even better.
Okay, yeah, give me 9 dice instead of 7. Very nice.
Yeah, so the dice pools are slowly but surely increasing to a shit ton of dice. Which I
Well, I'll
do
see
kinda
you
like for
guys
this system.
next time then. I'll head off for now. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Alright.
I see ya.
Oh,
Fuck him.
I'm sure he added his 10 XP. He wouldn't have missed that, right?
He probably would have. He should be at 385.
Okay. 385?
Well, everybody has the same amount of XP, don't they?
There are slight differences I've noticed between the characters.
Yeah.
I think it's because everybody got like a slight different amount on character creation. It's around
Oh,
300,
yeah.
but some people got like 305,
Yeah.
300.
I got 301. Yeah. Yeah.
And then some people
Something like
didn't
that.
spend all their experience at the start and stuff like that, so there is some variation.
Yeah,
Arcadon is on
385.
373 now in total.
Makes sense.
I think he added it.
I don't
Well, he
care.
was on 363 and I just gave him the 10 to put him on 73.
Oh, okay.
Okie dokie.
Just an XP, right?
Is that all we're
10.
getting?
Just no like...
No
oh,
roleplay. Wow.
oh, wait, actually.
What
I'm
about
gonna
bonus
check,
goals?
you get a little bit of extra XP for dealing with Futa from last adventure. That comes with a little...
Yay.
you get so much experience for dealing with Futa. Grim Harvest. Uh, 3 extra experience for discovering the betrayal of Center Futa.
Yeah, that was way too much experience, Chris.
Yeah. You got experience for dealing with the Dark Elves. We did that last time already. Yeah, you got all the experience there. So just 3 extras, so 13 in total.
Okay. That's...
If you want to take some time now to grab like a talent or anything, go for it.
Yeah, let me see if I can improve my stats in weapon skill again. Not sure how much it's going to cost me. 3 for this. Oh, I can. Ooh, nice. Well, let's try 4. 4. Oh, that expands it perfectly. Oh, look at that. 0 XP left. Couldn't have time done that better. Now I have 9 dice. Or 8 dice total, actually. 8 dice, sorry. Yes. Won't be able to hit all the enemies. What's the max you said you can go in skills?
From the top of my head, I think it's at 8, like 8
Yeah,
advances.
I think that's the maxes. Oh, 8 advances. Oh, sick. I can still do 4 more.
Yeah, so not like the total number 8, but like the advances. You can put 8 advances in a skill maximum. I believe is how it was.
Q.
Yeah. And that is us for today. Hopefully next time we'll have more people again.
No. Just us.
Yeah, just
Me
us.
excluded.
Yeah, just the 2 of us.
We can make it if we try.
Just the 2 of us.
You would die.
Yeah, and like so far this has been like mainly investigation stuff, which I do understand that Destructore as the Space Marine doesn't have too much to do. As the investigator, he's mainly just there to kill things. So
Let's just be honest, he's not really gonna roleplay either way.
yeah, but he seems to just like to be here for like the lore
Yeah.
and stuff, because he really likes 40k.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like he's here to shooty pop anyway. He's here to listen to the lore.
Yes. It's all pretty cool. But yeah, that's us for today. Bye bye.
Yeah, subscribe to High Boy.